As long as the socks stay on.
What about me?
Oh, and no, just left on that topic.
No, what about me?
Yanni, get ready. He's coming.
Oh shit.
Oh, I left again.
Oh lordy, he's coming.
Like Jaws, he keeps coming in and out. Like, mom.
I have to find a way to like.
That's not the
Get
only
off.
thing coming
Like-
in and out.
Excuse me. Aren't we live?
Ooh. Yeah.
My
We
point.
can't talk about gay
no thing.
sex.
Did I stutter? The
Cool.
Did
I
I
I'm cool
fucking
with it.
stutter?
Fuck, that shit
Oh,
slaps.
Alright, I just need
Did
to
I
find a
fucking
way.
stutter?
Because Discord won't run well with Roll20 on my laptop, so I have to find a way to, get this rolling. I've always struggled with that.
Been doing it for like 2 years, bud.
I know,
God.
Oh,
We're
but we never
struggling.
really did,
Hey.
I never really did video because it shit sucked.
mhm.
But
Yeah,
I'll make it
seriously.
work. When the session starts, I'll try to get it on. And I'm charging up my stuff so that way I can make it through the night.
What should I?
Beer's fucking good.
Oh. Those
Yeah.
away.
What type of beer are you drinking?
It's Seven Sons Fox and the Stout. It's like their bourbon barrel aged coffee stout, but also they only
Ooh.
release it every once in a while. No, it's salted chocolate imperial stout. It's not even barrel aged, whatever. But they only release it every once in a while. They partner with Fox in the Snow to make it, and it's real good.
Nice.
And it's not too expensive. That's the crazy part. They could charge way more for their shit.
Hell yeah. What was I gonna say?
Ba-ba-doop-ba-ba-doop-ba-bop.
Oh
I
my
saw a
god.
meme-
I should probably.
We officially derailed Derek's campaign last night. So
Oh, shit.
fucking funny.
How'd you derail it?
We were supposed to have our first boss battle. And instead of
Uh-huh.
doing it, we skipped town and ran away. Because he gave one detail that was like this character that we were following, his eyes were now glowing green, and we were like, oh, this bitch is possessed. I don't trust this shit. And then he was telling us like, well, tomorrow morning you should go back to the woods and take my child to my my divorced wife. And we were like, that's also a witch. And we were like, I feel like the witch is controlling him and something bad's gonna happen, so we should just not do that. So we stealthed
keep the
out of
kid?
town and ran away.
Did you keep the kid?
Oh no, we didn't take the kid.
Why not?
Because it was like a powerful person's child. And we were not evil, unfortunately. All of us were good. Yeah. We could have.
Why
We
did you
could
just
have.
kill it?
No, all of us were good. I think all of us are good or neutral, so none of us were
Pick the
like,
baby.
especially on an airship and forcing them to work as slaves.
Drive a hard bargain there, young sir.
Oh,
Bye, Zach.
Piece of shit.
Danny, are you gonna do the Legend of Korra-esque announcer recap?
uh-huh.
I gotta actually. Can you repost your Twitch chat open?
Ugh.
Maybe. That's happened to me before.
Did I put in hobby or did I put in?
Just a smidgen.
That's what do it.
And not my USB mic. microphone.
Oh, that sounds so much better.
Yeah, no, it's a big old difference there.
Girl,
buddy.
you sounded like you were underwater.
Well, because I
like,
was using this
you were
microphone,
taking a shower.
you'll note that it's duct taped over.
Oh my.
I didn't even know
Why?
that it worked because I use this as headphones, not as a microphone, so I never worried
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
Oh my god. Yeah, you sound so much more crispy now.
Please
Crispy.
don't take children. That still applies.
Oh yeah, no.
I just leaned into that microphone to say that, and it occurs to me that now it will not have sounded like I leaned into the microphone to say that.
Because your sensitivity's low now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, oh, but now that does mean I can listen to these musics without you all knowing what music I'm listening to.
Who is it? Carmel!
It's Derek. Can't. You get a haircut? It looks good. Derek. Haircut. I'm just waiting for, what? Yeah, that one. Hmm?
What? I know.
Why?
I told them
I'm
all.
so upset.
I
Well,
told them all
about how they derailed your
About how
entire
did-
boss fight.
I should also mention it was my fault because my character was the main bitch that was like my
So, on that topic, I saw a D&D meme where it's like red pill, blue pill.
Summary plan will leave the city.
I noticed you were trying to shoehorn us by
Derek,
putting guards there and everywhere.
Derek and Danny, poll for you.
Yes.
Red pill, all your characters show up on time for your campaign every time. Blue pill, all your characters go down the rabbit holes you want them to go down storyline wise.
The fucking
Oh, blue pill.
on time every single
Rabbit
time.
holes. No, rabbit holes.
Fuck it, I don't have no
See,
rabbit
I-
holes.
Blue pill. I picked blue pill for my campaign right now.
I knew that's
Blue
how
pill.
Danny would answer, and I'm saddened to hear that's how Derek answered.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
First of
It's all
all,
about-
you're bold to assume that I have enough planning to have rabbit holes for you guys to go down. How
Yeah,
bold
no.
of you! Literally, I was watching
No.
last time's campaign over, and I was like, "Oh, I'm seeing a plot come together here."
Oh no!
Like, oh,
Oh
Oh,
no.
there's something happening
Dude.
here.
oh.
Write a novel.
I'm really sad that we never found out about Reggie. Like now that I know about
No,
Reggie
we
in the old
did.
campaign, I feel so sad.
We
No,
did.
Reg-
in the end we found out about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We found out after the fact.
Oh.
Yeah, we found
okay.
out after. We didn't find out. Like, I wish we would have taken that quest to do that, cause I'm curious.
Well, can't be curious if it's in. We're just curious as to like what would have happened.
Third campaign takes
Mhm.
place 50 years before.
Oh Lord.
We are the gods.
he is released 1 minute late.
I thought it was funny when they had a Tara ship. First session.
I cannot believe they converted me into like the evangelist. Oh,
Yeah, you are.
because that is like the thing that makes me actually vomit the most. I think is the like televangelist style, like oh. Oh my god.
Ah, found it.
You found it?
Yes.
Mm.
What did
I've
you
been-
find?
I've been searching through my free music subscription thing for the right music for this upcoming battle, because you're fighting a couple of large lice essentially, and to have,
Ew.
and to have the full battle music of like an epic orchestration with like a fucking full orchestra just seemed a bit much.
No.
Yeah?
We should
Yeah.
have the Undyne boss fight music.
Oh,
I
God.
do have a backup if you guys would prefer heavy metal.
I would actually really like final boss theme played by the Black Mages from Final Fantasy III.
Ooh, I would
I want final
love.
boss music.
Cause their version of that final boss here. Wait, I gotta find it online.
You cannot. Don't play it.
Why?
Put it in the Discord chat and people can play it for themselves. But if you play,
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna
Okay,
do,
okay.
bitch.
But if
The
you but if you play it out loud, then my stream gets its audio slashed.
Oh yeah, no, I won't do that.
I already frustratingly had
The
that happen.
the ban hammer come down.
Bam! I had that happen to like some in-game music was copywritten in another game I was playing. I was pissed because it's an absolute
That's-
banger.
Twitch, man.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Arnar.
Command and Conquer General 0 Hour has the best Chinese like battle music I have ever heard. That's not true. It's up there though. It's slapping. I love it.
Noah, did you tell them how you all are trying to convince me to introduce monkeys into the world?
Oh no, I didn't tell them about that.
Yeah.
Derek just claimed that monkeys don't exist.
Yeah. how gnomes were
Look,
genocide
I
in
can't-
Danny's world.
I can't judge.
genocided the monkeys.
I can't even.
Hey,
mess with
you
that.
had a whole race not available.
Oh,
Somebody did
such a
say
banger.
if one of them dies, it wants to come back as a monkey. You think it's probably about playing an awakened monkey.
Oh my god. So did all the monkeys just get like dead? Like are they all dead?
They were genocided.
Oh.
They are very
Shit.
rare, very colorful, magical
Shit.
monkeys. I see Danny the cat.
Okay.
I'm just so happy. I'm just
Probably-
looking through music and I'm like listening to some and I'm just like I know the moment for this music. I know when this is happening. Oh, I love it.
Mm.
Let's just turn around and leave your little dungeon and then
No, well some of
Just
these
fucking yeet.
About-
those-
fuck your rabbit hole.
some of these musics are just like I don't know like when the time will happen, but I know the situation in which it will happen.
Like, give
Just
me
remember,
give me a theoretical situation.
Like Chance's character has any like near like epic moment ever.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I just
Okay.
or not. It's
Guys,
not,
just
it's not like
remember-
an epic moment. It's where is? Why are you all?
I think this is the campaign where Danny finally gets his prison breakout he always wanted out of us.
Dude, I just
I
got my
don't think
campaign into
so.
prison. I just put them into prison last session. They're in a supermax prison. I'm really
Is this
happy.
the prison breakout that you've been planning for God knows how long?
Throw back to that time where I ripped off a door and yeeted my way out. Good memories.
Throwback.
Throwback. Just Yanni, remember we have rope, and if we need to, we can tie it discreetly and use him as a weapon.
We got a fuck ton of rope, man.
I also feel like
We're not
Weebly would
yo-yoing
not be a
Schneebly
very
ever again.
effective weapon
No,
compared to
not
the metal
yo-yoing.
objects that you were all
More like
holding.
a
Just
sling.
saying.
Next
No
time I
offense to
will walk.
Schneebly.
Well, like here, but here's the thing:
I
you
lost
can have
half my
poison
fucking
spray
health.
ready. But Evan, you can have poison spray ready, and we can like beat you at the license, and you go, and then we'll pull you back.
For whatever reason, I
We
feel
just have
like
to catch you.
okay with poison, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just their bugs.
Something
Yeah.
about
Wait,
I don't know.
wait. I have to play this. Fucking. Are you guys on Roll20?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just imagine this. Chance's character walking over a hill. The person he seeks is at the top, standing, waiting. He approaches ever so slowly.
That's racist.
It's just,
That is Danny.
It's so frustratingly Scottish. And I fucking
Oh.
love it.
I do
So
so
Like,
good.
the music has a comical Scottish accent.
Oh,
Oh my
you know
God.
we've got that music, Toasty. You know it.
That moment when
Danny,
What?
I just want him to be like one hand on knee, staring out like over like a vast desert.
Just like, it's just like
No, no.
Yeah, this became oddly.
Yeah,
This is really
Like,
good
yeah.
for this setting.
it's really actually.
It's strange.
I'm really pleased with that. I found this music because I started out as a
desert,
dweeb.
but also
Yeah, but
sky.
It's
Yeah, it would just be perfect for like we're marching in the desert and Chance for some reason takes point, and his character is all what is he, like 4'8", 4'6",
yeah.
like stature on a sand dune.
Stature on a Sand Dune is
Oh,
the
hey,
title
Danny.
of my next album. What?
I'm allowed to have daunting roar, right?
Excuse me as I look up Daunting Roar, Mr. I'm playing a custom race.
Mister, this is my new persona.
Woof.
You don't know if I'm furry.
I've been.
You don't know what I look
furry in
like.
2 campaigns in a row.
I know you are a.
I don't
Hang on,
know, but
let's
he's got
recap.
purple eyes.
Let's recap.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're
you can
wearing
have it.
full armor, and we see your purple eye, and that's all we see.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You have a tail.
He's not wearing plate
Mhm.
armor. He's wearing
I'm-
just a full.
I'm wearing
armor
like
set.
chainmail,
Okay, but you're
but I like wear clothes under that. I'm like 6'2".
Have a tail?
No.
and
Furry.
your class and race are homebrewed.
No, the race isn't homebrewed. It's just part of like, for Danny's world, it kind of is. The race is actually it's a D&D expansion thing.
Okay, so it's not the regular ones.
Nah.
No.
It's not
Yeah.
a standard.
Okay.
It's not a standard.
I'd like to
Or
have
Okay,
even-
a
No.
but tell me
gunslinger.
why,
Huh?
whenever Zach describes himself, I think of this. Here, I'm posting it in the Discord.
Okay.
Zach, I'm getting a little
It's
bit of like reverb from.
It's in my
your-
character sheet if you.
You guys can.
It's because my volume's probably too high.
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yes,
Yanni.
yes, Clyde.
All right.
Yes,
I'm
Clyde.
trying on my
I
computer,
agree.
so
Oh, okay.
Is that a little better?
hopefully it works.
Like, I just think of the Phantom from.
Yes.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
I'm
I
hearing
need to go to the
hella
chat.
feedback.
Just replace the sword with a gun.
Man.
Is the feedback coming from anybody? No, it's just Zach's computer.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Are you using
Is it
headphones,
here?
Zach? Are you using headphones?
Yes.
Are they plugged in?
Yes.
So that means you're using the
Give me a
microphone
second.
on your headphones, and the microphone on your headphones is picking up the sound from your headphones. Because that's what was happening when I was
Yeah.
playing music loudly, and I was using this microphone.
I also just turned off Roll20 because I had the video thing on. So let's see if that did anything.
Well.
Okay.
I barely hear Derek on this stream last week.
Yeah,
Is
no,
that
Derek was
anything?
pretty quiet. Derek, how do you sound today?
Huh?
I
do you
think Derek was just quiet. Are you not? You're not at Kai-Fi. Where are you, Derek?
No, I'm in my basement.
That means he has better internet. So
So
That's-
maybe.
it's
Quote
better.
unquote.
Better.
It's better than Kai-Fi.
It's better than it's like anything's better than Kai-Fi's internet.
I mean,
Just
regular
like- I'm
coffee's
just saying
better than
My
decaf.
router could be a potato. It could be run better than Kai-Fi's internet.
Could you make it like? Do you know those like potato clocks? Could you actually make
I was
a
gonna
potato
say, isn't
router?
that Kai-Fi's Wi-Fi just like one of those lemon clocks?
It's so bad.
It works on.
Is that
Oh,
better
wait.
or no? Is it so?
Oh, Woo is a fucking lemon clock.
It's just
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong, bruh.
Rock Jones
Right,
is
you're not
just
wrong.
a lemon. The president's just a lemon filled with the whole.
Rock Jones is lemon.
Nah,
clock.
he's a potato.
With
Every
two copper rods in
villain
them.
is lemons.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm done.
Zach,
Did
I'm
you,
gonna talk really loud. Ah! I didn't get any feedback.
Cool.
Is I'm really
For some
excited
reason, my
for tonight.
computer turned on its own mic. For some reason.
Ooh, we love it when the computer
I know.
turns on its own mic. Chance.
Where is you?
We still got 8 minutes.
Oh, but can I have that? Do I have that ability? Because it is a racial ability.
Yes, you have that ability.
Cool.
I approved of the
Awesome.
race. I approve of all the things that the official published D&D guide says that race has.
Yeah.
Who am I to doubt the wizards at the coast? You know what I'm saying? I'm not a wizard.
I would
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you
silence.
you could.
You certainly live on
Hey.
the coast.
Guys, next
Guys,
week
I got-
is
oh.
Christmas Eve.
It is.
Yeah.
Do you think we will still have a session?
I'm gonna probs guess nah.
I unfortunately work Christmas Eve. I would be willing to move it
Whoa.
to a different day. Yeah. I'm a
I don't
musician.
work Christmas Eve.
I
doing?
will be with Faith's family, but I could,
You say, Evan?
I can play.
Are you
I'm not
playing
doing
for some
anything.
church? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm playing for. So the people that hired me also are the directors of music at a church in Marysville, so I'm playing there.
Is there like a church session happening for Christmas Eve? Okay.
So,
I'm a little
according-
scared. I'm gonna be masked the entire time though, so I'm gonna be away from where all the singing is happening. So
Interesting.
Looks like, according to Chancellor, he'll be hopping on late. It's just taking a test that's taking longer than expected.
Okay.
So he'll probably be doing what happened, I believe, last time, where someone had to pop on like an hour or so
which I
late.
think
We just
Totally fine,
start
'cause
without
we
him
aren't
because
even
we can pick up with the
there.
other storyline.
I mean, I was planning on starting with that storyline anyway, so it kind of works out.
Cool.
But we'll still wait. I'm gonna stick to the schedule that I gave myself the last time.
It's not 8:30 yet.
8:30 thought time.
Toasty, you what's up? We got my one viewer, my friend Toasty from. If it's who I think it is, it's my friend from high school.
Aw,
Hey, Toasty.
He grew.
Steve.
Buttered toast?
Like,
Cinnamon toast.
Jelly
Wait,
Kid Toast? Or
Toasty,
like,
how did your accent? How did your nickname happen? Did it? It fits you so well, but like, how did it happen? Yeah, it is who you think it is.
Please say
Okay,
it in
good.
chat.
It's definitely who I think
heard
it
a
is.
story about Toasty.
Yeah.
Does he smoke?
I don't. But when he got the nickname, Toasty, if you fucking smoked in middle school, I'm gonna be mad with you.
Hey, question
No
for you guys.
judgment.
When you're drinking or smoking, what is the scale that you guys use to refer to like how you're feeling? I go tipsy, toasty, and then there's like some in between, and then drunk or
Nah.
like high.
Yes.
Is it
I
toasty
go
and then tipsy or tipsy
tipsy,
then toasty?
toasty, smashed. Well, I feel like smashed is after drunk.
No.
The
Brown
word
out,
toast
blackout?
is not even in vocabulary. It goes tipsy, drunk. I don't remember where I am.
Three
I like
levels.
toasty. Toasty is where I like to sit
Nope.
when I am
Yeah.
intoxicated.
Tipsy,
Danny?
Your
Yeah.
thoughts?
tipsy, topsy, drunk,
Mm.
smashed, my dude. We vibin'.
With my dude. My
Blackout.
dude's in there too.
We vibing with my dude.
We
We
vibin'
vibing
with
with
my
my-
dude.
Mm.
He
I think we
vibin'.
vibe is a good
I-
place to be.
What was it? You said tipsy,
Topsy.
topsy. I think tipsy, toasty, roasty.
Tipsy,
Oh, yeah,
topsy,
there
you go.
toasty, wibbly wobbly.
Mhm.
tiny
Oh
wobbly.
my
You can
God.
feel roasty. Roasty is when you're like feeling really warm, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, I know.
Yeah.
You get that like,
I normally say I
Tipsy,
feel
toasty, roasty.
warm.
But you can say I'm feeling roasty.
how original.
I'm feeling warm.
I'm feeling.
I'm
warm.
feeling
Warm.
quite
Consider
Feeling
myself.
warm.
I'll have you know.
Yo,
Warm.
dude, how you feeling?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
my
feeling
temperature
warm.
has
I'm feeling.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm feeling
feeling
warm.
pretty
I'm feeling great, man.
Are you playing
Yeah.
fucking hide and go seek? Is someone like saying too hot, too cold? Like,
hot, hot,
Warmer?
hot.
That was bad.
warm.
yeah,
Bad-
that was
bad
that was
dad
pretty, that was
joke.
pretty that was pretty bad.
We are not
Ah,
sponsored by
not gonna lie.
Redacted.
I've started
you-
allowing
you
myself
doing a
to tell bad
screwdriver?
jokes.
Huh?
It was due.
You
Okay,
doing a
wait.
screwdriver?
Response from Toasty. He did not smoke until college. Good job, Toasty. And it was due to his
Good on
last
you.
name kind of sounding like Toast. Okay. And a senior called me Toast on the basketball team. Thus, Toast was born and was a sports. Yep. He was dubbed with
Mm.
the title, and so it shall
Ah.
stay.
That's what. That's
kinda
a
like-
good
kinda like-
nickname though.
It's
I
a
really
great
like Toast.
no, and like if you ever meet Toast, like it's perfect. And like it's
It
he's
makes
vibing.
sense.
And honestly, it's
My
one that
nickname in high
aged
school was
well.
dipshit.
To be fair,
Really?
your nickname in college was fuck Evan Hudgens. So, I mean,
Forgot about that, but thank you.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah.
Not
the
anymore.
Evan Hudgens committee is.
I
no
don't think
longer
I
a
ever.
thing,
I don't
actually.
think I ever said that to you.
You know who started that? It was the weirdest person of all. It was Gabe
Who?
Caldwell.
Gabe.
Wait, really?
Caldwell.
Gabe
Yeah.
started. Gabe's the originator of that. I
We
swear
were
it
all
was like.
sitting in the
Caldwell.
formal room, and he was like, "Hi, I'm Gabe Caldwell. Fuck Evan Hudgens." and everybody started saying it after that.
Oh.
And that was
Yeah.
like my
Wow.
sophomore year, his junior year.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
He is I won't speak
I
too
knew
much.
nothing about the man.
I won't speak too much of his name. I've seen him a couple times in New York. He's vibing.
Mhm.
Vibing.
We're vibing. We're vibing. We're so close. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Oh wait, that's copyrighted.
We're not sponsored.
No. Oh my god, I told you about the.
But we
I-
could be.
We could be. I
But
told
hey,
you
McDonald's,
about.
Reach out, man.
Yay, what's up? No, I told you about the other campaign I stream on my other friend's thing. He does make money. Or he has like ads and shit. But like,
Yeah.
I named a group of dwarves the McGinnis tribe, and they made Guinness beer.
Oh my
Because-
god.
Because I was like, fuck it, the bar has Guinness.
And cease and desist.
No, you can't get canceled for saying the name of a product.
You can't. Yeah.
No, like that. Yeah, no.
We were getting like cease and desist orders from a toy company because we named a beer Space Godzilla.
What?
Wait,
And-
wait, really?
Yeah. Derek
Okay.
knows all about this. But
Yeah.
we got the cease and desist order from it wasn't like Hasbro, but it was like off-brand.
Mattel?
Hasbro. No, it was like Toy Bro or something. But basically,
Wait, bro.
they
Wait,
have
bro.
like I think they have like 9 lawyers on payroll, and they said they make around $2 million a year just on Godzilla's likeness. So they just sue everybody that uses it. And in their letter that they sent us, it listed a bunch of different like lawsuits they had won, and one of them was suing a winery in California because their name was Cabzilla, and just having Zilla in the name was enough. Like they didn't have any like marketing about like a Godzilla like monster or anything. It was just named Cabzilla,
That's
and they
fucking
won
ridiculous.
that battle.
That's dumb.
But we had on our cans of Space Godzilla the toy Space Godzilla, like plastered on there with like the Space Godzilla font and
Mm.
everything. And the way was
Oh.
like, in all my years of doing this, I've never seen such blatant like copyright infringement. Cool.
Fuck.
Glad we did that.
Change that
Cool.
Suck my
E to an
dick.
R
Cool.
and make the
But
toy hairy and you're
it's
good.
named after a kayaking term, and all of our beers in that series are like there's a split wheel, Space Godzilla.
What
Uh,
sort of
Lunar Orbit, like,
kayaking
these are
move
all, like-
is Space Godzilla?
You can look it up. It's basically like you go upside down in the water and then do a backflip and like roll over or something. Like it's like trick kayaking, like in like Whitewater Rapids and shit.
That's
But-
wild.
Yeah.
Basically, we named it after a kayaking term, and then we went full tilt forward into the Godzilla leaning, and now
There
we
you
don't
go.
make that beer anymore.
That sucks.
Wow.
You totally could have leaned into that. I'm pretty sure there was
Yeah.
someone who tried to claim that John Williams had stolen from him, and John Williams was like, "No, I actually stole from Brahms, and here's the clip. This is the exact thing I stole," and like won the copyright claim because it wasn't their original work. But I guess this is kind of a different thing.
Boom. But that's still pretty great.
But
love
I mean,
that.
it's a colloquial term.
Oh my
you
gosh, oh
could
my gosh, oh my gosh.
argue.
Before we start, can I tell you about no, what's it called? Fanta Black? Not Fanta, yeah.
Vanta Black?
Vanta Black?
Oh,
Fanta Black?
yeah.
There's a fucking it's
Amish
a lit-
Kapoor.
Yes, Amish Kapoor. That dick. He's the guy who made the Bean in Chicago, and he's a dick. He's an artist dick, and he he patented the color Vanta Black, and it's like the darkest dark or whatever, and he was like, look, I've made the darkest of colors. I'm an emo shithead. And like this other artist who I forget the name of, but I need to look up, made something like
Oh, Stewart. What's his name?
yeah,
Was
like,
it made the pinkest pink?
the pinkest
that
pink?
it?
Yes.
Yes.
And
No,
then-
okay, stop. He's made a dozen other black versions that are even better, and he makes them cheap on purpose, and then he sells them all saying you can only buy it if you are not Amish Kapoor, and you're not in league with Amish Kapoor at all.
Yeah,
And that's like
Yeah,
something you have
I
to
found
check
it.
when you're
Stuart
buying his
Simple.
stuff.
it's beautiful.
Stuart Simple,
Stuart
yeah.
Stuart Simple. I
Follow
love
that
it.
dude on Instagram. He's crazy cool.
I love that
It's like
shit.
$7 powdered paint.
It's the petty
Yeah,
shit.
It's about making art accessible to artists,
Yeah.
and that's his thing.
Imagine that.
He's not a fucking dick.
I will state on stream that the Amish Kapoor can please never watch my stream. Goodbye. Anyway.
What you do if that was
one
the
viewer
one,
goes
one
away,
year?
it
Every
turns out
second.
Toast was
And it
actually
wasn't
Toast.
Everybody except Amish Kapoor.
Toast was actually Amish Kapoor the whole time. No, Toasty agrees
You
that the
are on
Godzilla
Kapoor,
people are
please
dumb,
get off.
and that Stuart Little
Stuart
Little.
Little.
Simple.
Stuart Simple.
Oh, Danny.
Mouse
Danny.
campaign, Stuart Little.
So back in Dungeons
Mouse
and Dragons in the fantastical world of
Hey.
Growltorin. What?
Hey, Legend of
Recap
Korra announcer.
voice.
We voted.
Yep.
Okay.
We voted this. It is decided.
Previously on.
Previously on the Lake Kingdoms of Tipki, the Waters and the Waste. The gang gets together in the city of Trike, the Tri-Cities. Going to the northern part of the city of Trike, the oldest district in the nation. In the city, yeah. Finding out that there was a strange brass door potentially made with gold, and a warehouse behind it. 4 of the crew burst in, and through various doors and through various crowbars, managed to make a muck of things, discovering strange animals, crates, a bag of blood, and a trapdoor, which they proceeded to chuck the smallest member straight down to the ground on the floor, where he damaged his ribs and lungs. Then, traveling deeper into the heart of the warehouse, they discovered a strange chamber filled with lights, colors, and strange giant lice monsters. Meanwhile, in the other part of the campaign, where the other people haven't quite got with the program yet, two of our brave adventurers see a gladiator fight, witness a brave warhammer smashing the shit out of a creepy lizard, and then go to a suspiciously named tavern called the Slinking Snake? The Sneaking Snake! There they discover a suspicious mob boss who blackmails the young Clyde into stealing an item that was stolen from an ancient Mayan-like people, currently residing in the home of Larissa Raka in an antique store. I'm pretty sure that's about all. So let's hop right into things. Peeking around the corner. Allow me to. Okay, I'm done. I'm peeking around the corner. Allow me to show you the.
Peeking around the corner.
Allow me to show you the battle map for the 4 that are involved. I forget the order in
God, it's
which
dark.
you were in. Scroll. There should be an open area. If there's not, let me know. Can you see anything?
Oh, that's satanic.
Allow me to look
I
at.
see
I
it.
see things.
Oh, we see it.
Yeah.
Allow me
It
to
is
adjust from my
it is
screen.
Lion-O, then me.
Your stream.
My stream wants to see the battle map.
Then,
How dare they?
the bull of Minos.
Oh, combat.
And the small injured one.
There we go.
Glimmity
So-
Scoochels.
We'll do that.
Scoobity squaggity.
There we go. Battle map. Awesome. So battle, and also I have music for this. This one.
Dun, 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 dun. Is it just Legend of Korra, final battle?
Dude, reading to Legend of Korra music and Avatar: The Last Airbender music is a vibe.
Dude,
Let me tell
It
you.
is.
I'm vibing with it. But since you guys did not do a particularly good job of sneaking, I will need you all to click on your characters and roll
What's
for
that?
initiative.
You mean when I fell down the well, the staircase, like a yo-yo, I wasn't also rolling for stealth?
No.
Danny,
Yes.
I also want to remind you that I do have initiative, so do I just roll twice and then just input one?
Oh,
Or
you have
change it, or
advantage?
do I want to?
Yeah, just
Yes.
just roll. Go ahead and roll twice. And if the one is higher, then we'll switch it.
Yeah, one is higher.
Which one is it?
How do you have
Oh,
advantage
20.
on initiative?
You already got it 20. Yep. If
That
you
would be
He's a fucking Claude.
Vigilant Blessing. I can give myself. I give myself advantage on the next initiative roll, either myself or someone else.
So, allow me to
Nice.
adjust.
Senor
this
Danielson?
counter. Yeah, what's up?
If I am going to use Jerry as a weapon, is he just initiative with me, or should I have him roll separately?
So,
I don't know if Jerry's a weapon, but I'm gonna find out.
Technically, Jerry, I'll give you a parrot.
Oh my god, isn't that the bird that was saying, like, kill the prisoners?
Got the
Technically,
first.
check. Is there just
Prepare the
okay?
sacrifice.
Believe it or not, there's no parrot. Let me just see if I can find any sort of
You can give him a
bird.
raven.
A hawk.
Is that because birds aren't real?
No, it's just
Birds don't
because
exist.
I'll just make him a hawk. It's the closest character sheet I'm gonna find. So it's
Oh,
gonna be a
yes.
hawk. The hawk should appear on the map somewhere. There's the hawk.
You know,
The
there's
hawk.
sometimes I just Google shit, and I'm like, I type in hawk, and I'm like, where's the character sheet for it? While I'm looking at pictures of birds. Like, I type in hawk D&D 5e.
Did he
Duh.
not roll initiative right? Oh, I have to click on the character roll initiative. I'll just add turn at 12. Add turn at 12. Nice job, hawk.
Chicken hawk?
It does 1d1 slashing damage. Fuck this.
So,
Yeah.
peeking around the
Yeah,
corner,
it does.
Work.
peeking around the corner, you see a couple of these strange. The best thing I can describe them is a lice, but about the size of a small cat, with these large tendrils at the front that are now flicking out as its little mandibles are all opening up, like lunging down the hallway towards you guys. Kamael, the first one is rushing towards you. What would you like to do?
I'll double check how far.
I
these
will
are.
say that this is in fact a wall that you cannot walk through. You can see like how
Okay.
this is the floor, so you're
That's fine.
peeking around the corner and you can see it.
I'm gonna first move over, just around, so I can get clear line of sight with them,
Okay.
and then double check this. And... Cool. Perfect. Load. I'm gonna cast sleep at
Okay.
first level in the middle of them, like right here, so it gets both.
Okay. So you cast sleep. The spell ricochets outward. How do you cast spells? Since we haven't played, since I don't know how to cast spells. Like, what's your vibe?
Oh, so my Spellcasting Focus is actually the necklace that I got that is Uriel's and has the symbol of each of the gods and has the symbol of Tahana like in the middle.
Cool.
So like I kind of like focus on it, and as the energy pulls from the symbol of Tahana, I pull it out, and that manifests as the spell.
Nice. So plucking the sleep, plucking the necrotic type energy that causes the creature's sentience to disappear for a time while they go to Betty Bye. You cast out this ball of energy which explodes outward and shudders over the back of the creatures and does not affect them.
Okay.
They don't seem to take any note at all as the weird, like, cloud-like shockwave just sort of ripples across their skin as the one bursts through the shadow of fog that the sleep spell created, rushing towards you since you are in the hallway and nearest to it.
Dash you.
Initiative count 19, rushing forward. It is going to go ahead and... What are you wearing currently?
Currently wearing my armor and a cloak over said armor with a hood.
Cool.
Do you mean what kind of armor I'm wearing, or?
No, yeah, good. Cool. It's gonna go ahead and it's hungry, so it's gonna use its antenna attack. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh.
As it rushes
Yeah.
towards you, it just lunges and just like the whole it alien grabs right onto your chest, and its antenna both just wrap around your body, and it's just like this giant cat just like is latched onto your chest. And
Like that.
its antenna, as soon as it touches you, just sort of feel the armor on your back start to crumble and melt away. Your AC goes down by 1,
Permanently, I'm assuming.
permanently, as your armor rusts in the back, as it just sort of starts to melt it apart. That is its turn. Ash, it's your turn. You watch as Kamael takes a step backward, and this creature is on its chest, on his chest, just like latched on.
Awesome.
Ah,
Bonus
Jesus.
action. Oop, give me a second.
Bonus set action.
Bonus action. Give me a second.
There we go. I had to click the wrong button. Give me a second.
The rest of you guys who, you know, Ash is a tall guy, but he just lets out the most horrifying, like, start of a movie roar, that you have ever heard. and creature of your choice. So I'm taking it you presume the rust
Oh.
monster.
You know which one I want.
It must make a wisdom saving throw, which equals 10 plus your constitution modifier, which is...
I think it's 3.
Your con modifier is 3?
Is it? Yeah, my con modifier is 3.
Your constitution is 16? Bruh, okay. So that's
I got some good stats.
That's a you do. That's a 13. It beats it with a 17.
Oh.
As it is
Fuck
not
it.
paying attention to you, it is paying attention to this tasty, tasty metal.
Well, I'm gonna whip out my gun and shoot it in the face.
Go for it. Roll for
Fuck it.
disadvantage. So the gun, as you, it's right in front of you, and it just your gun breaks.
Are you serious? God damn.
It has a.
Fucking god.
Wait, that,
We're using the gunslinger rules, and that gun has a misfire of 1, which means if you roll a natural 1, it misfires. It is considered broken.
I didn't roll a natural one.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
you rolled a.
Did I? Oh, I
rolled-
did.
Yeah, you
I
did.
couldn't see the red. I'm sorry.
Yep, you rolled a natural 1, so it is currently
It's
misfired.
like a
Damn it.
+7. That's
The
awesome,
attack
though.
misses, and the weapon cannot be
Yeah, I
used
know.
again until you spend an action to try and repair it.
Fuck. All right. Well, then I'm gonna use my movement to get the fuck away.
Cool. As you take a step backwards, the rust monster slashes out. Actually, an antenna is going to lash out towards your armor.
Okay. Do I make a dex save?
Jesus.
Yes, you do. It hits your armor. Your armor starts to, where it just sort of whaps out its antenna longer than you thought it was. As your gun breaks, you take a step back, it slashes, and just a hole in the front of your armor starts to appear, and the cloth shirt that you wear, slightly torn from the attack, now tufts of fur just barely being seen through it. Your armor is decreased, AC is decreased by 1 permanently. Go ahead and mark that now.
Cool. And then I can move my full movement,
Yes,
right?
you can.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. I'm getting the fuck back.
Okay.
I'm moving all. I'm moving the fuck back here.
Okay.
The fuck back here. Fuck all that shit.
So just bashing back through here, Farouk and Sheebly, this large lumbering man with a smoking gun rushes backwards.
I
Ash,
like that.
that was
I
Ash's
like
turn.
that.
Schneebly, you see, man just rushes past you, and through the legs of here, Farouk, you can see this monster attacking Kamael.
Okay.
Jesus
I am
Christ.
going to jump past the armored boy, who is
Gotcha.
now very frightened, and
See why?
I'm going to attack him. I've been working on my accent for Schneebly, and Schneebly's gonna shout,
Alright, little man, it's okay. Get behind me. I can take care of this.
and
What was that? What was
Nice.
that?
he's gonna cast poison spray.
Did not.
Oh god.
I cannot deal with
I
it.
Did not, Joe.
Your
That's so great.
your accent work is truly spectacular.
Evan, what was that?
I'm gonna kill all these bugs.
Please, I need to turn down your sensitivity if you're gonna keep using that. It makes a
Oh my god.
Constitution save.
Do I also need to make one? considering
You
where
do
I
not.
am?
You do not need to make one. Schneebly is at a good angle. He can aim and just hit the side of it. It does fail, taking 8 points of damage as the acid melts across the back. You see its armor start to, its like armored shell start to like thin in one area, like when you sandpaper. It'd be like sandpapering an orange, and you just see a different shade start to come through that part of the armor.
Sandpapering in orange. Okay.
Yeah, like the orange comes off and it slowly starts getting white.
I'm zesting the bug. Is
You're
what you're saying.
zesting the bug with
Zesting
poison.
the bug.
Same,
My
same,
God.
same here, Clyde. Same here. I need a
Um,
con save.
Schneebly, that's your go. Here, Farouk, the small man with a deep, booming voice, steps in front of you. What would you like to do?
Come on, Johnny Bravo. Bring it home.
So. The fuck did he do again? Poison spray? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just so taken back. I'm sorry.
He's killing me, Orange.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna walk over him again, just have him between my legs, and then I throw one of my hand axes at the first.
Take a step forward. Go ahead and make the attack. That, I'm pretty sure will hit. It will hit. Nice. As with the hand axe, it knocks the creature off, causing a great hole to appear in the side of the creature's armor. It is no longer on Camael, though that was just for
Thank
flavor.
God.
And it falls to the ground and skitter makes that sound.
Can you not?
Okay, is that your go?
Yeah, that's good for me.
Cool. Let me just go ahead and mark that down. Cool. So that is your turn here, Farouk. It is now. What'd you name your hawk? Or your parrot?
Wasn't it Kevin?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Kevin.
His name is Jerry.
Oh,
Oh, Jerry.
that was Kevin.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout.
Jerry, attack.
Make an animal handling check.
11.
Jerry continues to fly in place where it was.
I
Unbothered
might
by the
like-
current situation. Is
No.
now the other rust monster's turn as it skitters across the wall. Double action to dash. Oh, its speed is 40 feet. Maybe
Oh
not.
God.
Nope.
Dash.
Double action to dash as you Hifaruk, as your axe swings and the one falls off and like falls to the side, another one crawling along the wall peeks or look like this. Which way is it? It peeks around the corner with its antenna first coming around. You know, like if you're in a cave and you see those big old cave crickets that Evan's such a fan of.
No, I don't like it.
Comes
Fuck
around and crawls along the wall and is currently on the wall, sort of like legs up. The front two legs of its 8 legs are up, ready to attack you on its next turn. Camael, as the one scatters off of you and you see the hand axe rust start to engulf it, what would you like to do?
Look at the one that's in front of me and just right in front of me.
Stop it.
No.
It skitters to one side and misses.
Very mobile bug.
As it then skitters up the
Ugh.
wall and lunges back at you. It seems to like running up and then jumping. So it runs up and jumps at your back. And it's this time it's gonna go ahead and what's it gonna do? It's gonna make a bite attack since it's feeling threatened.
Wow.
Oh, really?
That is my AC. That is my AC now.
Deal 2 points of piercing damage as it lunges towards you and just sort of lunges, just grabs the back of your like. Do you have hair?
I have a ponytail, yes.
Grabs your ponytail and just sort of yanks with its teeth into damages, ripping scalp out.
You bitch, it's Brazilian!
Ash, as you're in the back, it's your turn. As you see now the one pulling at the hair and the other one climbing around the wall, what would you like to do?
Alright, I take an action to try to fix my gun.
Go for it.
Yep, fuck it. What do I roll? Tinker's Tools?
Oh, yeah, it's a Tinker's Tools check.
Oh.
You succeed. The gun fixed without an issue. You clear the jam, no problem. So that's your
Cool.
action.
Yep.
Cool. That- Yeah?
Yeah, no, I can't do anything.
Okay, you stand back there.
Yeah, I'm gonna move like a little back to like a little bit over to try to see them both, I guess, get like a good angle.
Gotcha. Just so you have an idea, the wall sort of is right here, so with that angle,
Okay.
you can just see both of them, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. So, up next, Schneebly. As the one now crawls around the wall, currently about twice your height up the wall, and the other one is currently pulling at Camael's hair. What would you like to do?
How's it looking right now? I just
Oh, the
zested
one
its
that's
back.
on
I
the
know,
hair?
That's all I've done.
The one that's currently pulling at the hair has a hole in its side, sort of where you had like weakened the shell and the axe broke through it. It's sort of like it looks pretty rough. Still fighting though.
Okay.
The other one, however, looks totally fine.
I'm gonna try out a different cantrip on it this time. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame
Go for it. On which one?
for radiant damage. The one next to me.
Okay.
That's like pulling on the hair.
That's a different one than the one
Oh.
next to you.
Oh, sorry, the one next to me. The one that's like right in my sight.
Gotcha. Dex save. It fails, taking 5 points of radiant damage as it peeks its head around the corner.
Welcome, Chance.
Welcome
Yo,
Chance
Chance.
to the party. They're
Welcome,
currently fighting some things.
We're getting fucked by bugs.
Dude, our
Wait,
armor,
like,
our,
little shenanigans, like fucking like flailing a midget and shit.
dude, you don't wanna be down here, dude. They melt armor. They melt armor bad. Like me and Derek's armor AC is down by 1 already permanently.
Worst of all, you
Permanently.
fuck you.
Wait, it really sounds like that now.
Where's the
Schneebly will fuck you up.
What the fuck was that?
That's his voice
That's
now, I guess.
Sneebly's voice?
Schneebly.
Really? He has a
Whose
permanent
voice is that?
reputation.
He also
Schneebly.
talks about himself in
Schneebly.
the third person.
That's not what Schneebly sounds like. Schneebly sounds
This
like white
is what Schneebly sounds like.
crazy nights. Joke's on you!
Schneebly's taking names and kicking ass.
Okay.
Can this be what Schneebly hears himself and we hear high pitched
Yeah,
voice?
and everybody else hears like.
We'll let
I
that.
mean, you guys can imagine whatever you want.
We'll let the audience decide that in their own imaginations. But for now,
Yeah.
Okay.
Schneebly,
Johnny
your
Bravo,
spell
quick
hits right in this creature's face, and it goes from just like bug to angry bug. Here for
So it didn't look like radiant
Angry.
damage and anything extra.
it looked like it radiant damage is about as much damage as damage do.
Okay, cool.
But here Farouk, it's now your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna take out my maul and just completely bash that bug into the wall.
Gotcha.
With this, it's a giant's kneecap, right? Like it's bone.
It is a
right?
giant's kneecap.
Yeah.
It is not made out of metal. So go ahead and make the attack.
Time to squish a bug.
That
I
does,
forgot you're Johnny Bravo now.
that does hit, yes.
I'm trying to squash a bug.
That just like you
And-
do. It's like if
By
you
the way,
hit
one
a,
of them.
Hmm?
I do have great weapon fighting.
Right.
So since one of them is 1 or 2, do I just roll one of the?
Just
damage
roll
die?
another d6. Wait. Let me read that. You can re-roll the die and must use on a So roll 1d6, and if it's higher than a 2, you can use it. Nope.
Okay. Still
Oh, but
2.
you
So
can
11 damage.
And must use
Go
the new roll, so it actually does 10 points of damage. But
Alright.
that's happens sometime. But still, you know this. I don't know. I hope none of you know this sound, but the sound you could imagine is someone hitting a lobster with a sledgehammer. As it just.
I know that sounds very well, good sir.
Oh man. I can't wait to do a lot more bludgeoning damage this campaign.
Toasty says that
It
the
is all
Schneebly name
out free.
is now the deep one, the great deep one Schneebly, which I love.
Schneebly, the deep one.
But so here, Farouk, that's your turn, and the maul just cracks. No issues with the maul. It still looks to be like a maul. It's now Jerry's turn. Schneebly's not here, so I'm gonna presume he's gonna tell Jerry to attack. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let him. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll his animal handling to see if he does in fact succeed in convincing Schneebly to attack. Or the hawk convinces Schneebly.
The
to attack.
hawk is Schneebly.
Nope. or it's not a hawk. Jerry continues to fly. Actually, I'll say Jerry lands and just sort of is now sitting on the ground. This like green mohawked parrot that just sort of like cocks his head to the side.
Jerry fucking
Where are the
sucks.
prisoners?
Actually, you hear kill the sacrifice. Now it is that's the wrong rust monster. Cause I mixed the rust monsters up. That's okay. It's this one's turn now. I just flipped them around somehow. But the one that is on the wall here, Farouk, lunges towards you, and actually I'll say it skitters up your maul and onto your armor. And it's going to attempt to use
the
its
one on me?
antenna. No. This
I don't
one's
like you.
on this one's on here, Farouk. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I hate you.
That is a failure, as it does in fact climb up the wall, and the antenna just sort of latch out, and just like they have these horrible like suction cups, and they just onto the armor, which immediately starts to like seep into it. You watch your armor crumble and just like dust sublimate away in great big chunks in the front of it. Your armor is permanently reduced, -1. That's here Farouk's. Or sorry, that's that rust monster's turn. Top of the round, Kamael.
Slut
So you're
bug.
saying it's on my hair? Which
It's
is the
currently
side
like
vision behind me?
its teeth are biting onto your hair and it's dangling from it.
He came in
I
my
don't know-
hair.
I don't know what this roll would be, but I want to full on slam my head in with the bow on the wall. Just whip it into the wall.
I would say that
Either
this.
tears my hair out or it falls.
I would say that this is make a.
It's like an unarmed strike.
It's an unarmed strike, but I'll say you can roll an athletics check, whatever that is for you.
Okay. I whip my hair back and forth. Hopefully it hits the wall.
Go ahead, Jed. Go ahead, Kiki Smith, whatever the fuck your name is.
I'll say.
Today's
it's-
low.
Kiki.
Seriously low.
Yeah. So as you
You can
whip
take
it,
my hair, I don't care.
as you whip it, your hair just like parts of it just rip off, and it flies off and scatters about 10 feet from you. Tearing some of your hair out as it goes, you take 1 more point of damage.
Whip it real bad. Whip
Whip
it.
it real good.
Whip it real bad.
As it scatters to the ground and turns to face you. I will say that because it was, you specified it was like a hair roll, that would count as a bonus action.
Cool.
It just seems like that to me. Official DM rule.
Yep. Alright, then I'm actually going to. You know what? Screw it. No, don't want to risk that. Sacred Flame Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Do
I
the thing.
appreciated that.
It hits!
Do the thing.
It hits, and as you the
Fucking
sacred
die.
flame blasts right in its face just sort of caves in, and it just like inverting a sock. It
Why?
Oh god.
it looks to be dead, but then it's sort of like a cockroach with its head chopped off, sort of just like twitches and like starts to run in a circle, horrifyingly.
Alright, since I still have movement, I'm gonna back up. Just the full. Just actually behind your Farouk.
Okay. I had said I flipped the rust monsters around, so it's actually this one's turn, the one that is currently an inverted sock. It
Got you.
in its current state,
No.
still knows where Ferrous Metal is. However, it is so messed up by the various attacks that have hit it that I'm gonna make it roll a dexterity check to see if it can run towards where it knows the metal to be. Against all
Fucker.
odds, it can. As it running in like a lot of rapid circles, just sort of like Tasmanian devils its way towards here, Farouk.
Why?
Shit.
Go ahead and make a dexterity
I'm
saving
so
throw.
glad I don't have
Die.
any armor.
Ah, dude.
This is the only
Ah,
time I'll be
succeed.
glad I don't have armor.
You succeed as you like take a step back, and this like it's not even attacking. It just its antenna is spitting out like the hair on the back of Kamael was, and just sort of like lashing around So you like take a step back and dodge it fairly easily. That is its turn as it's totally messed up. Ash, from the back, you see this one awkward spinning thing on the ground through all the legs of your comrades. And another one currently on the back and shoulders of Hirfaruk.
Alright, we're gonna go for the one on the back of here. I'm gonna shoot it.
Go for the attack.
My non-jam gun. God, Jesus, I'm rolling like shit.
A 12. That does miss both Hirfaruk and the creature. As the gunshot rings out and Hirfaruk instinctually like moves to the side, which just makes it miss the rust monster.
Okay.
Cool. Down to 2 bullets. Schneebly, it's up to you. What's up?
Does poison spray work like a cone? It doesn't say. It just says like you attack.
Excuse me.
Can you spray more than one person with poison spray?
I believe it might be
Okay,
acid
Drop in
splash.
the chat.
Does it have the full?
Here's the chat.
Yeah, no, it does not.
You extend your hand towards a creature.
Poison
you see
spray
within
is a
range.
specific thing. There is a cantrip, I believe, called acid splash that can affect 2 creatures.
That probably makes sense because poison spray does a D12 instead of like
Yeah,
whatever.
poison
acid
spray
splash
does
is
more
probably
damage.
a bit less.
But
Okay.
acid splash is more useful for groups.
I'm gonna stick with poison spray.
Go for it.
Just hit the one that looks weaker.
The one that's like
Which
messed
one
up,
is that?
spinning on the ground. It's the one
Yeah,
that's at your
like
level.
Inside out.
Yeah, the one that's at your level and currently
Cool.
spinning towards you like the Tasmanian devil.
Cool. I do that one.
Cool. Go ahead. What's your save or con
shot.
save?
Eat poison, bitch.
Constitution.
So I'm gonna make its con save. Well, it's a con save, not dex. So it still fails it. As you just like, and the creature just like as it's spinning, just sort of like bogs down, and it's as if it's sinking into the ground, but you realize it's actually just melting layer by layer until only like the top half of it, like a cut potato, is just sort of resting on top of the ground in a puddle of its own juices.
Ew.
Free action to stomp on it.
Yeah, just like
Like squish it in.
like hobbits putting out a fire. That's your turn, Schneebly. That was a really specific reference. Here, Farouk, it's up to you. What's she gonna do?
Which one is
Bad boys. Bad boys.
The
this
one
one?
that is currently on you is the one that is alive.
cool? I grab it,
Okay.
throw it in the air, and smack it with my maul.
Go ahead and make a ball attack. I'll group it all into the roll. That does roll damage. As you smack it, and it just like
Oh, it's a double nat 1. Can I
oh,
do
you
a reroll?
can. I think it's. Can you roll both? Yeah, you can reroll. Just reroll the whole damage.
Swag.
Nice. So 9
Plus,
plus 4,
4.
13 points of damage. As you, I was gonna have a different narration. But how do you described how you want to do this already, but how would you like to do this? As you throw it up into the air and fastball special it.
Get off of me, metal mama. And I pick it up and I just throw it. And I throw it so hard that my maul actually catches with it and just bashes it against the wall across from me. So, wherever that way is.
And it just shatters like chucking a lightning bug against a tree in an awkward splash of just horrible guts and shitting. It's not pretty, my friends. And with that doobie doo the combat.
Alright, I go up and pick up my maul and my hand axe from over
No, I should have some.
Schneebly
That
said
is-
body is.
Oh, Jerry. Oh, Jerry.
I want to investigate the symbol, if I can, now that we're not under threat of Rust Monster.
Sure. As the creature falls down, Kamael walks forward towards the symbol. Jerry, looking at you, kill the prisoners.
Jerry, that's later. Don't worry.
Slit the throat. It flaps up onto your shoulder again and sits.
Cool.
I'm gonna reload my gun, and then can I
More.
investigate the room?
Yeah, sure. Just as Kamael takes a look at the symbols on the ground, go ahead and make an Arcana check, Kamael. And as you investigate the room, what are you specifically looking at?
Just kind of looking around, seeing if I see like since I guess Jerry's been staying prisoners, I'm gonna look for a cell or something, just something out of the ordinary.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
God, Jesus.
Kamael, it's just a large empty room coated in just a thick, dark brown substance. Someone's audio is echoing through. I believe it's Chance.
It's
Yeah,
Jim.
yeah.
He's getting his headphones.
Messaged him.
Got you.
Chance, you're looking good, homie.
He's
always looking good.
But
He looks buff.
exploring around the room, you take a look-see. Kamael, the symbols on the ground, you recognize, being a religious sort, as you're not quite sure what this ritual is for, but some of the symbols, as you brush aside, or rather sort of scrape aside some of the gunk, if you've ever used like a varnish remover or something really caustic on a sticky substance and it gives you that sludge, it's that sort of feel as you brush it across the stone. The etchings, however, are unmoved by it. It's like not only etched into the stone, but it's dyed. Whatever it is, it stays well. The symbol, however...
I was gonna say he did an Arcana check, but I was gonna do a religion check. So if this helps, bring that along.
Go ahead and roll a religion check. As you're taking a look at it, that makes sense for your backstory. But Kamael,
I am proficient. Oh my god, fuck that.
From what you know about the ritual that's happening here, this is old magic for sure, and this actually reminds you a little bit of the issues you were dealing with at home that dealt with blood magics. And the sludge, as you move aside one of the and you see that one of the symbols is known as a wedding symbol, which activates under the touch of blood. You sort of are like, okay, this is some deep shit. But you're not quite sure what it's... Other than that, it requires a lot of blood to be done. You're not quite sure exactly what it does. Schneebly, and I'll say with Kamael being a religious person looking around, you do both uncover, as you're sort of just scooching some of the gunk around, a symbol that's fairly recognizable. A dragon, silver, eating itself. Similar to an Ouroboros, except for with wings that encircle the whole thing. It's a symbol that's of one of the new gods. The goddess of war and destruction.
Oh, god damn it.
Luma.
What did we unleash into the world?
Dude.
I want to go deeper into the cave, because I want to see if that's where the quote-unquote prisoners have been.
As you sort of walk, there is... make an investigation check.
One of these days, I feel like for this campaign, we should just recap what happened in our last campaign for the new gods.
I'll make some sort of document or something. But Kamael, as you sort of go up, the wall there is solid. I steal my maps from the internet. Thank you, internet. So it's not perfect, but the wall there is solid. And as you like sort of touching, you're like, God, there's no way out of here. Where do the prisoners go? You look down at the sludge in your hands, and back at the symbol, and you're make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, god damn it.
As it sort of hits you, as the gunk splatters out you keep your bile down, but you know where the sacrifices and prisoners have gone.
Schneebly, tell Jerry the sacrifices have been dealt with.
Reap the bounty.
Jerry, what happened to the sacrifices, Jerry?
Kill the sacrifices.
We did that.
What's the bounty?
Reap the bounty.
What is the bounty, Jerry? You want some bounty? What is it?
It cocks its head towards you. I guess technically make an animal handling check.
Can I help him with this?
How?
Oh,
There's some of my natural charm that usually helps
18,
affect
boy.
people.
It cocks its head towards you, Schneebly, as it sits on your shoulder, looks at you, and just sort of does a little, like, nibble on your ear, like the affectionate parrot does. Kill the sacrifices. You
Okay.
gather that it's a fucking bird.
I'm gonna pray.
Yeah, it doesn't know what
It's-
happens.
yeah, or
Um,
if it does, it doesn't, like, it's not, it's a parrot
Yeah,
repeating
it's
things
a
it knows how to
bird.
say. Yeah,
It's a bird.
It's not,
Any of you
Okay.
know anything about
So-
Luma?
What'd you say, Derek?
I'm saying to the
Luma,
bird,
you say?
Yeah.
Did I make a religion check to see what I know? I don't know.
Are you proficient in religion or history?
Let me look.
Yo, Yanni,
No.
we got some
You-
feedback.
So,
You're not.
oh, from me?
You're not familiar with
Yeah.
Luma, other than the fact that she is a god.
Okay. Should we just get out of here? It's kind of creepy down here.
We need to go.
I want to keep exploring. I'm gonna walk up here. To
You
the
walk up
north.
there. It is in fact a wall. Go ahead and make an investigation check though as you glance around the room.
Well, I couldn't see the wall. 26. I
Okay.
see everything.
As you
I
like
see
go
dead
up
people.
towards the wall and see that it just sort of moves back into the corner, you glance back at the room from this vantage, and immediately note some patterns in the blood it splatters. You immediately just sort of like Sherlock brain, like can see like individual sacrifices happening in various parts of the room. You see that the blood splatters, although it appears to just be one large coating of gunk, are actually in fact different splatters of blood located in different sizes around in a circle, and then something in the middle erupted outward, causing this thick layer of the sludge to occur. And with that investigation check, you also would note that sort of near where you're standing in that northern corner of the room, part of the wall is like crumbled a bit and looks like it's been moved aside recently. A few boulders stacked up in a non-natural way.
Okay. At first, I wanted to go wring out the blood of one of those things we killed, but now I want to go investigate that more. So, what does it look like, boulder-wise? What's the boulder sitch?
It looks like there's
Are
about
they heavy?
I mean, for you, they're probably a little heavy. But there's about 4 or 5 good-sized boulders that are stacked up in a small pyramid.
I call over here Farouk and say,
Hey, big man, come move these boulders for me.
You, Farouk?
Sorry, I forgot I put myself on push to talk. But, can I, while all that was happening, can I do a survival check on the bugs? Since, like, they're doing that. I imagine I'm just over here just like,
Yeah.
oh, the fuck
We'll do
is
the
this?"
survival check and then you'll go and help Schneebly.
Yeah.
Glancing about, the bugs appear to have a thick chitin on their back, that, if taken off, you would know that could have some uses. The antennas as well still appear to have some caustic properties. It's a bit hard to hold in anything. And as far as the rest of the contents of their body, it's mostly just like a thick red dye from all of the metal they have been eating. You gather, and it's also sort of sludgy, you gather they might have been attracted to the iron in the blood of the victims.
Gnarly.
Pretty gross. But as you sort of are noting this, you hear the great deep one Schneebly call out to you.
you have to understand how depressed Schneebly is. And, like, how it's changed him, and now he's lost faith.
We
in
get
all of
it. We should have a
races.
drinking game on how many times Evan says he was depressed every episode.
Take
My
a
eyes
shot.
are purple.
Can we medicate him?
Danny can.
I am
can-
being
are-
Zach. I apologize.
It is the Sheepley
Oh, fuck
depression
off.
counter.
Wait, oh my god. So, here, Farouk, you step over. There are some rocks in a pile. You are a strong man. But go ahead and make an athletics check.
Corner's this in? Are we staring at it? Right,
It's
right
you're in
there?
the you're in the right spot. It's sort of back here where the map stops off, and I'm too lazy to show you the rest of it because it's not the same as what I imagine in my brain.
Cool.
High level rolls, baby. High level rolls.
You pick up that rock so easy. You just like chuck it behind you, so it crashes off into the wall. But underneath it, there is a small ironclad chest, sort of like iron bands around it, closed up. Does not appear to have a locking mechanism of any sort on it, but just sort of closed and covered over with rock.
It's just a little
we
chest.
don't have a rogue in the party. Who's good at this shit?
I got them
I
all.
could try.
You could break it.
I have a high dex.
He said it's not locked. I'm just scared.
Whoever has a high dex can try to open it.
I'll walk up and try to open it. Fuck it.
You.
I on standby with
I
the
slide
great
to the
axe.
side. I slide away.
Like I gingerly open it, but like stand a little bit to the side, like expecting something to happen.
I got you. As you sort
You
of
can
go-
check for traps.
As you go to open it up, but he didn't. As you go to open it up, Ash, you get this sense of
didn't.
trepidation as you hear this like sound just as you move the hinge just a little bit, and one of the pebbles that was lodged in the hinge dislodges, and the box opens without an issue.
Jesus.
Okay. What's it?
Then I sneak
will
back
say
up.
that is my
Yeah.
single most favorite thing of being a DM. Anyway, inside the box is a trap that punches you right in the goddamn jaw. I'm just kidding. No.
Mimic.
No, inside the box there are a few leather-bound tomes, very old-looking, like rotted leather, sort of books, as well as a glass jar, or a glass. To call it a jar would be incorrect because it has no open part, but it's like a jar if it was just all glass. There's like no opening. There's just like a glass jar, and inside of it is coiled a serpent of some sort, a scaled creature, inside this jar.
Is it alive?
This is just what you see as you all sort of glance over.
Would it be
As you all
a
comically
nature-
glance over and peer in.
What do I need to roll to check to see if it's alive? Animal
Is it
handling?
nature what it is, or is it an intelligence for the books?
I mean, are you just looking at it?
Okay, it's a scaled creature. Can you be more specific?
It's like coiled in loops, and you can tell that it's scaled from where it's sitting in the box. It's in a glass jar.
Are you describing a snake?
It looks very similar to like if you've seen a ball python coiled up really tightly, yeah.
And it's
But-
in a jar.
Yeah, but the scales, as opposed to being
That's-
modeled or colored, are of like a silvery gleam.
And it's in a closed jar?
Yeah, it's honestly more like, you know, those like glass balls
Glass ball.
people put in like gardens. It's like that, but it's a completely sealed off, what looks to be a completely
Oh.
sealed off glass tube.
Okay, I pick it up and shake it a little bit.
So you pick it up. It's
Like a snow
it's
globe.
fair for you. It's fairly large. It's probably like this big. This is like
Okay.
about that big. As you pick it up and sort
That's a
of
lot of
shake it a
size.
little bit, the creature inside does stir and move slightly as it uncoils a little bit and moves its head up the side. It is make a nature check. As its strange, like elongated face has more of a jaw than most snakes you're familiar with. It's very similar to a legless lizard, which is a different thing than a snake, where it does not so much have
Bullshit.
What?
I said bullshit.
That look it the fuck up. Don't fuck with me. I'm a herpetologist. Legless lizard. It's called a glass lizard. Also colloquially, they're found in the southern United States. They're different because they have ears as well as vestigial limbs that are inside the body. Fuck you.
For all of you viewers who are watching,
put in a legless
welcome
lizard
to
just to flex on
Danny's Animal Planet.
Welcome to Danny's Animal Planet. Don't you
Steve
fuck-
Irwin over here.
Don't you fight me on
Danny's.
in this fantasy world.
You know what happened to Steve Irwin? He died.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
he's alive and well in my
Legless-
D&D
Now we know why
Glass
Schneebly's
lizard
depressed
inside
because he's.
because Steve Irwin died. Schneebly's
Oh,
All right, I want
Well,
to take a look
Steve
at
Irwin
though.
was actually Schneebly's deity.
But
Schneeb
Schneebly,
Irwin.
it looks to
Character.
be.
He's got a thing against stingrays.
Schneebly, it looks to be like some sort of serpent. It has a dragon-like head, but no legs that you can see. The way it's curled up, and it is, it's fairly heavy. Yeah, there's probably like it'd be like picking up a corgi sort of weight. It's pretty heavy.
I have literally half of mine to just throw the glass on the ground.
Please don't.
Do
but
Do it.
Don't do it.
Or don't. Do it. Don't. Do it. Don't.
As you pick up the glass jar, what's everyone else doing?
Yeah. Okay. Just is that all that's in the chest?
There's the
There's also
two
books.
tomes.
Is that in the books?
Do it.
I want to
Two
go with the
tomes.
books.
You guys got the books. Okay. Who's behind me? Like everybody's out of the way.
No, we're all surrounding you, looking in the chest.
I know,
We're
but
all
like
looking at the chest at the same
nobody's
time.
directly behind me, right? Like over here is Jerry and who's that
Ball.
corner?
Your Farouk's in the
Don't
opposite.
throw the ball. It's in a ball for a fucking reason.
Eat the ball.
I turn around and I eat the ball, and I say,
Feel
God.
free, my friend.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
I
Zach,
throw it, and
don't throw the
I'm
ball.
aiming. I'm aiming for the center of
Ball.
sacrifice circle.
Make an athletics check.
Can I make an acrobatics check to counter that?
Also make it. Can I do something too? Like high deck.
as you
Can I
guys-
stop him?
Since this
Listen,
would
everything
be
in this world is a puzzle. I'm figuring out the
Since
puzzle.
this would be fairly unexpected, I will say all three of you roll initiative.
I'm gonna roll it last. I want to see what you guys roll. 12, 12.
2 12s.
God, gee.
Schneebly chucks it, which I'll still allow here Farouk to make a roll because he's on the other side where he's chucking it.
He did. He threw it. He rolled a 12.
Well, no. I'm saying that the initiative would be he gets to move and stop you from throwing it. Now that you have thrown it, he gets to make a saving throw to try and stop it from cracking on the ground, but only here Farouk because he's in the direction which you threw it. Here Farouk, make a dexterity
Yeah,
saving
Again?
throw.
Against what?
I would say it'd be your athletics check, which was a 6.
Yeah.
So as you
I
chuck
agree.
it, instead of smashing it towards the ground, you sort of lob it, and here Farouk turns, sees it flying through the air, just sort of rushes forward and grabs it, just like gingerly, dropping his club to his great maul or great whatever the fuck weapon you're holding, to the ground as he catches it.
And bashes it on his head.
Schneebly says,
Dude, what the fuck? Drop it.
Evilly, stop trying to throw shit. Like,
If you want me to throw him down a flight of stairs, I think this is karma.
Drop it.
Here Farouk, as you
I'm-
stand in the center of the circle with the thing in your hands,
oh no!
the circle starts to glow ever so faintly.
We
And the
noticed that.
creature, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. It
I
starts to glow a faint orange color. Let me describe it first. It starts to glow a faint orange color, and the creature inside the jar starts to just like emanate a bright light.
Here for Luke, move. Here for Luke, move. I'm screaming that at him.
I
This
want to
must
try
go
to
by a
break
time.
the circle with with my sight.
You want to try and what?
I'm a part
Let it
two.
out.
I want to smash the ground to break the circle.
Make an
How about-
make an attack roll. As you do that, what is everybody else doing? You're shouting, Ash, Wayland, and Schneebly. What you up to?
I'm shouting, let it out.
Not
I'm
Woodland.
shouting.
Let it out.
Camille, that does actually hit the stone technically, so go ahead and deal damage. Against all odds, your scythe smashes into the nearest symbol on the ground, dashing it and carving into the stone just enough to adjust the symbol, which causes the whole circle to quickly vroom, just sort of like emanate a deep red vroom. The creature turns an instantaneous darkness, erupts from it, and I need all of you to take 2 points of necrotic damage. As it bursts from you and the lights of the glowing light of the runes, the symbol, and the creature all dim.
Nice.
Let's get the
Down to
fuck
3.
out of here. What are we still doing here?
So, is it still locked in the glass?
It is still in
As
the
this is
glass.
happening, I'm
He's
gonna-
holding it still.
I'm gonna walk over to
So
here.
we all got
Farouk, and I'm
necrotic
just gonna
damage
pick up-
from just this.
The
circle
circle
being
just like
broken.
erupted a thing. Yeah, from the circle being broken.
Okay, but did it stop glowing in the
Yes,
sphere?
all the light has dimmed. The creature is currently. You're holding it here, Farouk, and you don't. You just sort of hold it. It doesn't feel like it's moving. It doesn't feel like it's. It just is still in the circle.
I'm going to walk over and grab here for Luke
Bye,
and
Toast.
get
Have
the
a good
fuck
night.
out.
Bye, Toast.
Bye, Toast.
Bye, Toast.
Bye, Toast. It's been fun.
Thanks
Yeah.
for hanging.
Okay, is there any other checks I can make on this thing? I'm thinking if I found out that about it with a nature check, can I roll a history check on it?
Don't ask me that question. What are you doing?
I want to know more about it. I want to know
don't
if
know
it
more
relates
about
to the circle.
If you ask me a question
Can
that
I
is
check
making
those
an
books?
insight in and of itself, then maybe I'll let you roll something. But you don't just magically know more things for rolling, thinking about something else.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
It is related to the goddess Luma.
Yep.
It was reacting with the circle, the sphere on the ground.
Mhm.
There was some kind of energy connection through there, and it's probably religious.
You know that the circle was activated by blood as well.
Yeah. It started glowing when it was in the circle. That's gotta be, and like it's a dragon related to the dragon goddess of war and destruction.
Mhm.
Is that like, can I find out more about it through a religion check?
You already rolled a religion check to know.
Not on the creature, just on this like circle.
What was your religion check before? Okay, I'll let you roll a religion check again. Just to see if the creature being added to the equation.
Oh.
This is what you get.
Oh, fucking nat 1. Never mind.
Doesn't
Jesus.
seem it doesn't seem like you don't know from the information you have available to you now. It seems like this is some sort of circle. It's doing some bad juju, and there's this creature involved with it, which seems strange to you. As he is considering this, and here Farouk is sort of standing there with the hot potato. Anybody else doing anything in this chamber?
I want those books.
Take a look through those
I wanna
books.
check those books.
Make an investigation check, if you will. So you lift up the books. The first book, ancient-looking tome, as you take a look through it, is actually hollow, and inside you find 60 gold pieces.
Hey, replacing the armor. All right. What about book number 2?
Book number 2. What languages do you speak?
Give me a sec. Common, Celestial, and Abyssal.
Right. It's written in Celestial. It appears to be a sacred text of the goddess Luma, detailing her worship, detailing the necessary sacrifices that are needed in order to appease her, as well as to gain her favors. And glancing through it with a 16.
Okay, can I skim through it looking for that?
Skimming through it and fairly easily finding it because that page has been opened to so frequently that's sort of broken there. you do see a very similar looking symbol, as well as some specific requirements for very unique creatures to be sacrificed in order to
Okay.
gain the particular favor they're looking for. The favor detailed here is only called the Avatar of Destruction.
Okay. I guess
If you
Would
wish
I-
to
Sounds like
summon,
nothing could go wrong.
if you wish to summon the Avatar of Destruction, you must first best many rare creatures, find them, bring them to the suckle of Luma. I don't know. I'm not good at that random shit on the spot. But yeah, it's a fucking creepy ass ritual for summoning
so
the Avatar of
sacrificing
Destruction.
rare creatures summons things. Does it have a description? So seeing this serpentine draconian thing, knowing that connection just happened, would I be able to find in it would that creature in the glass jar, would that be, could I say that is the Avatar of Destruction that was summoned?
There is no like specific description that you find in the pages nearby. You could spend some time actually reading the whole text to try and find better description, but from skimming through it like you're able to right now, you could probably infer that from without reading the book, but I mean, that's as much as you know.
Alright, I'll put the book in my bag and I'll save it for later.
Mhm.
I will also tell the group though. So this
As
ritual-
Oh, sorry. No, you go.
this ritual was doing something to try to summon the Avatar of Destruction. Apparently, the sacrifices Burbrain over there keeps mentioning were rare animals that were, in using the book's words, meant to be bested and sent to the suckle of Luma. Apparently, blood and death are the ways to get Luma's favor.
I can respect that.
But I'm guessing that what you're holding here, Farouk, might be the Avatar of Destruction, but I won't know until I get a chance to actually sit down and read through this whole thing.
Maybe we don't.
You think we
without
should
the
take it with
Avatar
us?
of Destruction, then.
You think we should take it with us?
I'm gonna pull out my spell book and copy down the spell circle that's drawn on the ground, like verbatim. Can I do that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a performance check.
Performance.
To you,
Yeah.
Purple Eyes,
Ugh.
I think it's safer to take it with us. I don't think it's a good idea in general for it to be anywhere on this plane, but I'd rather know where it is and away from this circle, knowing what just happened.
Danny, what was the name of our bounty again? The name of the guy we're going after? What was his name?
Oh yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
He
might be
doesn't
dead.
have. He didn't have a name.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
just
Golden
went
Shadow.
by.
It's just my.
Golden Shadow.
The Golden
Yeah.
Shadow.
Because
It's
he
just my
operates out of a
bounty, and I just
warehouse.
yeet it into the ground.
I wonder what the Golden Shadow wanted with this,
Also,
but I think
I'm
we
a total
should
asshole.
get out of here.
I'm a total asshole to you, Kamael, but I misread my generator. That's not gold, it's silver.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm literally the worst. I know.
Broke.
No, you messed up. I should get 6.
Because I messed up,
I
I will
know,
also give you a gold piece.
This is the National
We could-
Bank of Money.
Spread the wealth.
I think we should get out of here for tonight. I know we could possibly use my contact to maybe try to get more information about this, but I think we're done for tonight.
Hopefully they get spares some more armor too.
Well, I also had a reason to be here. I don't know exactly. This thing called for the sacrifice of rare animals, and the person who sent me here sent me looking for rare animals. Pretty sure most, if not all of them, are dead. There is a albino monkey up there that I will be taking if no one will stop me.
Do what you will.
Right. I'm gonna make my way out to
Cool.
back to where I left the monkey.
Okay.
Don't take the monkey.
I need the monkey.
You sound like the guy from
That was
Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like,
That was
don't
that was Lube.
return the slab.
Return the slab.
Oh
Oh,
my
suffer
God.
my curse.
So, as you guys go to return the slab, we're gonna go ahead and cut.
Jump
Um,
cut.
Sweet.
Sh-
I gotta
suck it.
piss.
To
Jim Goldblum.
those other fuckers. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break.
9:58.
Or like 5-minute
I need
break.
to pee
It's
so
like a
bad.
10-minute break. Yeah.
I need to put my phone in.
We'll be back at 9:45. It's a 7-minute break.
Yeah. Danny, just out of curiosity, would I know somewhere I can go to get my armor repaired?
You would know of some blacksmiths, but most of their work is either industrial or farm related.
Okay.
But they probably could do some minor repair work on some armor, maybe.
Because like when you say like my AC is down by 1, would that just be like a patchwork job to like bring that back up 1, or would I have to just get new armor to bring it back to what it was?
So you could try and pay someone to repair the armor, which would probably cost less than purchasing the armor outright. You can repair armor. That's a thing you can do.
Okay.
Would I couldn't as a tinkerer, could I?
You would need a blacksmith shop at the very least, and you also would probably need to purchase some supplies and things. You could potentially do the work yourself, although tinkering and blacksmithing are 2 different skills for a reason.
Yeah.
So you could try. You might not help, or you might make it worse. You don't know.
What was those things AC?
I believe it was 13.
God damn it. I was rolling like shit. Ugh.
I think we all were to some degree.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
hell of a fight for you guys.
First fight, and then me with my 8 health down to 5.
Dude, y'all gonna have
I'm
to
only at
see
8.
how the fucking other 2 deal with their whatever it is they're gonna be up to.
I think they have
Mhm.
in general the higher charisma group.
Yeah, well, they got the bard with them, so I mean,
They can talk their way out
Yeah.
of things.
well, it seems like they've talked their way into something at this point.
All we got is oh
Mhm.
my! I just realized. I think somehow I'm gonna end up over there looking for something.
Ugh.
I'm gonna grab a soda. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So how did anyone else expect our?
Wait, hold on,
against
hold on.
Rust Beast?
Hold on. Can we talk about when Zach goes? Zach goes, "Don't throw the ball. Don't. What are you throwing the ball for?" Like I immediately thought, Jones barbecue foot massage. Jones barbecue foot massage.
I like specifically said it that way
Don't
because I
throw
was
the
like,
ball. Why are you
Don't
throwing
throw
the
the
ball
ball.
for? Jones
I know-
barbecue foot massage. Jones barbecue foot massage.
Jesus Christ.
I thought of that hockey player like
That was
Jim.
what Zach sounded like when he went, "Don't throw the ball. Why are you throwing the ball?"
was
Why
my
do you
voice that
have
high?
to be mad?
Was my
It's only
voice
you.
that?
Doesn't be mad. It's just Jim.
I'm so confused.
No, your voice was not that high.
Okay, I'm about to say.
But it was, but like
my
for that
God,
moment, it
Nicole.
was really funny.
Because it was just like I know she was trying to connect the dots, but I was like, I swear to Christ, if you summon something
To be
even
fair-
worse.
To be fair, what I did ended up being the worst decision. There's no telling what would have happened if you.
I'm just glad none of y'all were. I'm just glad those creatures were attacking your armor and not your health, because if any of y'all were fucking
It
low,
took my hair.
that would have fucking killed you, my dude.
It took.
I was at 10 hit points. I was fine.
Danny,
What's up?
how bad would it be if one of us was a Warforged?
Oh,
We'd be dead.
Oh yeah, how bad would that have been?
I'm actually gonna look up that forum.
Because that would be real damage at that point.
Allow me to
Yeah.
double check what the forum's saying.
It ate a hole in your chest and took your core. You
Dude.
are now dead.
if I picked to play a Warforged and you put me in that battle, I would have literally just straight up booked it.
That's like your worst nightmare.
A level 1 Warforged against a bunch of metal bugs?
Yeah. Now we're doing with Rust Beast. What? We are in a desert. I think they look like scarabs. That's how I imagined them.
Yeah. From like the Mummy, that movie.
Mm-hmm.
They have to see this dick.
Oh. So technically, Warforged are not made primarily of metal. Their actual main functioning and what makes them alive is a fake. It's derived from wood. So the metal is actually a facade that like makes them just look more human. So they would probably, it would sort of look like you know, in Fallout, the different levels of synths. It would just sort of melt them into. It would affect the Warforged's like AC or the armor that they have melded into themselves.
Oh, that would be. I'm not gonna lie. If I actually went with Warforged this time, I would have been very pissed if I was in that group.
Yeah, because good luck trying to find someone to repair you with that in this world. Like Jesus Christ.
I would have been like, deuce, and I would have walked out.
Just like vanished.
Danny.
Yeah.
This is the first for me.
Evan,
I
you're
don't
on mute.
have like a whole plethora of backup characters right now. So if Kamala died, I'm like, shit, gotta start working.
Gotta roll for
Hey,
it here.
so recap. I'm really bad at remembering this shit. Yanni's playing a Minotaur. We don't know what Zach is.
Yeah.
I'm a gnome. Derek's a what?
Derek is Azrael.
Derek's
just
another
Azrael.
He's another,
paladin.
he's another celestial.
I am
But
actually
he's-
with a scythe.
Noah's a bard.
But he's
what?
caramel.
Nora is
Trident.
Bard Triton.
Bard Trident. Oh, okay, Trident. And then Chance is a halfling?
Dwarf.
Yeah.
Dwarf. Same shit, different smell. Okay. Okay.
This one's got a lot more protein in it.
Oh, he's beefy.
He's a beefy boy.
It's a halfling if you
beefy
worked
boy.
out.
Yeah.
But for my character, you do know I have a roar, and that Danny did say that when my armor melted away, you did see fur.
Mm.
Oh, he's a
You're a
satyr.
bugbear.
He's a fucking
You're a
furry.
You're a bugbear.
He's a
We
furry.
saw fur.
Yeah.
Yo, how
Yo,
do you like my hat? That's also a beanie.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm getting it, man. I'm digging it.
Hat that's
Hat with
also
brim?
a beanie? What?
Yeah, it looks like a fedora. Oh, sorry, a Trimbley.
Do that.
Oh my
Trilby.
Oh, I hate that.
God. Gotta love some optional brim.
Trilby.
Yo, for
Optional.
1 more minute.
That's
Oh,
one more
Trilby,
minute.
not Trimbley.
Alright.
I just want to know how y'all are doing for like 1 second. Give me a quick life update.
I start work on the 29th, working the technically 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. shift.
Oh shit. Where at?
UPS, man. I handle the brown
Okay.
trucks.
That's like all the UPS trucks, right?
No, most of them are gray. The ones that actually do deliveries are the brown ones.
Okay.
They're smaller, but it's preload stuff. I'm mostly just unloading them and loading stuff left over from night shift.
Okay. Zach, you applied for a new job in Cincy?
Other than
Anything
that,
else?
I'm just my current job sucks balls, but other than that, it's all right.
We're holding that. What do you hear back from the job in Cincy?
It could be from like 3 to like a week because of Christmas. So I have no idea.
Okay.
Christmas, COVID.
Noah,
Sounds
you
nice.
just got a job. Can you start up
Yep.
soon?
I started in January. I'm supposed to fill out paperwork for it, but I haven't gotten any, so I'm just
Can
chilling.
you do it while you're still in school? Okay. That won't
Yeah.
fuck you up?
No, because each lesson is only a half an hour. So realistically, that's 5 hours out of my week.
Oh damn.
And if I
That's
put
not
that all
bad.
in one block and I chunk it over 2 days, it's not that bad.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Especially
okay,
if I take my other job that I already have out of it. So
Nice.
yeah, we're chilling.
Anything else? You don't have to
I'm
have anything
done.
else. I'm just curious.
I'm just chilling, I'm enjoying relaxing in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, you back home.
Hell yeah.
It's nice to see. Daniel, son.
I fucking wait. I fixed my chair.
Okay.
That's me rocking in my
There we go.
my oaken
That's
chair.
some good news.
I
That's some
fixed
good
my
news,
chair
my
today.
friend.
I'm started my YouTube series. I think Toasty hopped on because of my YouTube channel. So that was nice. I posted that to Facebook, so that was cool. But yeah, no, it got some people. It's got about as many views as I was hoping for, which is more. But it's more than 0 views, which is always like nice. And I'm just like I'm vibing with it. I just like doing the like. It's like making videos and people watch them. It's nice.
It doesn't matter if anybody watches this shit. I mean, we have it for ourselves, and that's awesome.
Right. Well, I'm thinking
And
about
if
my.
other people enjoy it too, it's icing on the cake.
Yeah, no, like this is just like for practical things, but I'm thinking more like I'm doing like workshop videos on my YouTube too. Of like
The
me working
DIY
at-
stuff.
Yeah, just like me, what I do in my workshop. I just literally film myself mostly on time lapse, but every once in a while, like I'll talk about some stuff I'm doing, and I really enjoy
Workshop
that because
ASMR.
it's just kind of fun to do. I just like it.
Dig it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yanni, Chance. Yanni's got his mouth full. Chance, you're up.
I am filling out a application for a new position in Amazon, area manager at their fulfillment centers. I was actually taking an assessment test. That's why I was on late.
Sure. How'd it go?
Well, I think I kind of bombed the math section a little bit because I was like, they give you like all of this data, and they're like, this is all what operation managers look at. This is the data they look at. So you have to like flip through tabs and shit to answer questions, and you're just kind of like, what was it? It was like mostly that, and then, I'm still taking it. I still haven't finished it yet, but I can like exit out and then jump back in. I'm looking at one in Arizona. I'm looking at one in Phoenix, Arizona, and then there's also one in like Central Ohio. So we'll see.
Fuck Ohio, but I mean,
Bro, Arizona is spicy.
I know. I'd like to go to Arizona if I could.
My man Jay's up there.
Jesus?
Jesus? The J Dog?
Jam.
The J Man?
Gigi?
It's his friend, yeah. Oh, also, I've been playing Cyberpunk as well, and I had the
Hey.
funniest glitch happen to me ever,
Is it
and I
working
couldn't
now?
stop
One.
laughing my fucking ass off.
where the dicks get whipped out.
Well, so this one was really funny because it was like, I was on a motorcycle. My character's driving a motorcycle, and you get to see him from the back. So what ended up happening was it glitched out, and he's fucking T-posing on top of the motorcycle seat with his pants off, so his ass cheeks are hanging out, and he's like. And so when he's
I
like
wanna get
turning and
this
shit,
game
he's going
solely
like
for the
this,
glitches.
and I fucking lost it and crashed into a wall.
I would have screen recorded that shit so fast.
I don't know how to on my computer, but I fucking lost it. It was just like a whole
That's
screen of
funny as
ass.
shit.
That's hysterical.
That's beautiful.
I want to play this game solely for the glitches at this point.
Trying to think
The
about what else.
Cyberpunk, is Cyberpunk with like Skyrim, where it's just so
It's
glitched?
Bethesda.
It's not.
It's
It's CD
not?
Oh, it is.
Projekt Red.
It's not.
God damn it, CD
CD.
Projekt Red. I thought it was Bethesda. It was so glitchy.
Nah. Nah.
No, this
Yanni,
is the
your
people
turn.
that make The Witcher.
Well, okay.
It was just a little rush.
Fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
I like The Witcher.
Oh, speaking of The
Gianni
Witcher,
turn.
oh, never mind.
What's up with you?
Doing good. And if you guys know, I was doing plow work last night, so I'm tired.
Yeah, plow my stuff
so.
anytime.
Mr. Plow.
You
That's
bet.
his name. That
But
name again is
going
Mr.
good.
Plow.
man.
Sorry.
I'm just happy we got some snow so I could get back into work, but I finished my online courses for my financial representative work, so once I finish taking my state exam, I'm going to be contracted in with my financial firm. So,
Yay!
Nice.
so that's good. Other than that, my friend is actually going to be sending me a copy of Cyberpunk, so that's coming in the mail sometime.
Nice.
So
But such
I'm excited
honestly,
about
it's such a good game. I'm enjoying
Yeah.
it so
You-
much.
What are you playing it on?
that. PlayStation
PC.
4.
Oh, sorry.
So-
well, Yanni might not enjoy it, so we'll
Yeah, I
see
was
how it
gonna
goes.
No, we'll
say,
see. It's
the
a
old
good
console
thing.
releases are kind of bad.
Yeah,
They are
but
very
I'm
at least I
gonna-
get a free upgrade for when I get a PlayStation 5, whenever that day
I'm
comes.
gonna get it for the PS5 once I get my first
Yeah.
paycheck, and then we're gonna hope for the best.
But I'm trying to think about what else. I was gonna ask you. Oh no, I had to go to fucking work last night, so that was crazy, dude. In the fucking
Oh.
blizzard, it was like the day after tomorrow. So I was like,
Mhm.
oh, Yanni would have cleaned this shit up.
Mr. Plow.
Dude.
That's his name.
I was saying
that name
about
again
The Witcher.
is Mr.
Plow
Plow.
man.
I think I almost got
Henry
bugged
Cavill-
too.
Henry Cavill might.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
So,
wait, what?
so
Derek
what
keeps trying to
happened was,
talk, and everybody's pulling out these crazy stories.
Oh, sorry.
ahead,
Derek,
Yanni
did you
almost
say
got
you said-
bugged. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Yanni.
Okay, so I was leaving the shop. We were loading up my plow, and some guy pulled into our shop. We didn't know who he was, and then as we were pulling out, he opened up the door. He was like trying to ask us questions. I imagine trying to get me out my car, and then we just drove off. But as soon as we left, he left, so I didn't want to mess with anything. But it was like 1 in the morning, and I didn't want to like take any chances. So the dude was already out of his car by the time we pulled up to him, and we were just like, we didn't bother. It's a bad side of Ohio. Some shit goes down there, so we didn't want to take any risks.
Where are you?
I'm in Gahanna. That was
Okay.
over in Broad, so that's more eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. You know the city too, so be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a.
All right, fuck.
Derek, what were you saying
What,
before we
Derek, what
start?
you saying?
Yeah, what were you saying?
I was saying that Henry Cavill got injured, so he might not be recast for the next season of The Witcher on Netflix.
What?
Oh no.
I'm
I thought you
Why?
said
Why?
Henry, like our
He
Henry.
was doing his own stunt in a safety harness,
that-
like 20 feet in the air, and
That's
got-
Superman, right? We're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
But he
Fair enough.
plays your boy on The Witcher, and
So why wouldn't he be cast in season 3 if he got hurt?
because he's injured right now, he was recent.
And they need to be
Fair enough.
filming that shit so that
Yeah.
it can come out in a
Hey.
timely fashion.
My weekly recap is that I met a really fucking cute girl,
Fuck yeah.
and
Yay!
I'm feeling it. I am
Better keep
feeling
them
it.
socks off.
I'm gonna send her a link to this video.
I might actually. Dude, she's cool.
Do
It's
it.
weird.
Hey,
it's
babe,
wild.
skip
it's
to
weird.
skip to a
Where did you-
skip to an
where did you
hour
meet her at,
52.
Evan?
Just like Tinder, but like we went on a date. It was real fucking great, and then like I'm gonna go see my grandparents. So I took a COVID test yesterday, and I'm waiting for the results to come back negative before I go out there. And it's just like I'm not gonna see her again for like 2-3 weeks after Christmas. It's
Mhm.
kind of shitty, but like super into it. So we'll see
Good.
where that goes.
You heard
I'm
it
going on
here
a date
first,
Sunday.
folks.
I'll put it this way. I've been on a lot of first dates where I'm always like, yeah, I'll see that person again. This one was like, holy shit, I hope she wants to see me again. And that's just like a wild feeling for me. So
Hell yeah!
we'll see what happens.
Happy for you, buddy. Think that's awesome.
Speaking of
Have a clean
great,
buff.
speaking of great
Good
first
vibes.
dates, the slippery snake.
I forgot about it. I was like,
Great
I
trailer.
thought we were talking about
Ah.
Danny's dick for a second. I was like, oh, that's definitely not
We
what we
landed
call it.
wide in a sketchy club at a bar together.
I always
I got
refer to
my-
Danny's dick
Is
as
your
the slippery snake.
Slippery
Is your
snake.
dick name is Slippery
Slippery
Snake, Danny?
You should know. You lived with him for I don't know how long, Zach.
I'm a
That-
slippery
yeah,
snake.
I will say sometimes I do
Slipped into that
miss.
butthole.
I do miss being able to burst into a room with you whacking it. That is like my
Never,
favorite.
never once.
Just go into your roommate's room. Just do the same
Is
thing.
that- no, Jesus Christ! It's not. It's a different vibe. Also, he has a sliding door, and that's not the same vibe at all.
Yeah,
I
you
walked
slide
all
in
my
it,
You gotta
roommates
slam
walking
the
in.
door
slip
open.
in
You
it?
can't do that with the.
Just
Yeah.
walk through the glass.
it's a wooden sliding
Danny,
door.
one of my favorite times you did that was you like slammed open the door and I was sitting on the couch like fully clothed and you're like, you whacking it? I'm like, well, if I am, I'm doing a great job because I'm fully clothed.
I'm like, I'm on the
Just-
next level. I'm whacking it in a different dimension.
You don't-
Oh my.
Yeah, so Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition is a fantasy role-playing game. You guys
Dungeons and
heavily about
Dicks,
whacking it.
Dicks and Dragons.
we guys cut
Daddy
you guys
Daniel's
off.
Dungeon.
We guys cut you guys off
Dicks.
right after the nameless mob boss character
So stupid.
and his two cronies, Boris and Sorib, made their way back through the bar as you standing at the bar, 2 drinks in the hands of Wayland. Let me adjust the music for y'all.
Were Boris and Sorab in tracksuits?
Is this the right one?
Oh, that'll do. Not what I was thinking, but it
I'm
works.
digging it.
I was gonna find some dubstep, but I didn't want to listen to dubstep on repeat, so
That's fair.
I
This'll work.
wouldn't want to listen to dubstep at all.
exactly. So I figured we make this club. I figured we take this music from my Eberron setting and just sort of like say it works. But
How would they even make dubstep in fucking D&D?
I don't magic.
Magic.
Take the sound of combat and just repeat it and speed it up.
You
Like fucking launching fireballs into the crowd.
So as you
Delayed
guys
fast, delayed.
just sort of like a little bit of like Wayland especially just a little bit just like taken aback at what just happened as the 2 people walk back into the crowd. Immediately the crowd fills back in with various assorted low lifes and other strangely clothed individuals. You had recently I didn't know how well I recapped you guys. They asked you to go steal a green gemstone from an ancient Mayan-like civilization from the antique store of Larissa Raka in order to clear the name of Clyde, or at least wipe the bounty that is out on his head. The
Yeah.
paper still on the ground since neither of you picked it up in that interaction. Still crumpled on the
I'll
ground.
pick
there.
it up.
Good, because I'll not. I won't be picking it up.
Pick it up,
Okay.
unfurl it, uncrumple it, and you do see a pretty accurate. It's a little bit it makes you look a bit fat, but it yeah, it's just the artist just sort of assumed you have much more you got more of a, you don't have a super round face, but they gave you a round
No.
face. Yeah, it's not a great representation, but it's enough to be like, okay, they'd find, like, they get you. And the
Like,
bounty,
that kind of looked like him.
yeah, and as you take a look at it and you note the bounty on it, immediately you glance up and around, and just a few of the other people were like, just like do the quick turn away. Just hold it close to your chest.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
How much is the bounty?
1,000 gold.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a fat
Yeah, I'm
stack,
not
man.
gonna show that to anyone. I'm just gonna keep that in me pocket.
Did I
1,000
see it?
As he picked it up and sort of unfurled it, since you were right next to each other, yes, I'll say you saw it. And it does say 1,000 gold, wanted alive.
What if we turned you in and then we broke you out later? Split the gold at the end?
I don't think that would go very well. Because what they're after is information. They aren't after me specifically. They're after information that I have. And I'm not at liberty to share that information. Or to suffer for long enough to suppress it. So, I think I guess I have to go steal this fucking gem for these people. Or this artifact.
You're a very strange man, but let's go.
You're coming with?
I've got nothing better to do.
Okay.
Waiting here for I've got a week till I need to do anything at least.
Alright. Well, here goes nothing. And then I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna do one last like look around the room.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-do.
Other than literal me
Yeah.
behind the bar,
Oh yeah, I forgot about
I'm
that.
just standing there with the glass, just sort of like washing it out. I give you a little wave. The other individuals, tending bar. You do note a couple of people that you had noticed walking in. There's a group of dark-skinned individuals, hair sort of like short cut.
Whoa,
Whoa there, Danny.
What?
That's the first thing I thought.
What?
They're black, Danny. Come on, dark skin. No.
I'm sorry.
This is a
They're
fantasy.
Tricarians?
This is a fantasy setting.
Now,
He's
to be
got
fair,
dark,
They're
he's
African
gray.
Tricarian, okay?
to be fair, we gotta realize what Daniel was trying to set up for us in this world. This is a country loosely modeled after the continent of Africa, and he's like, how can everybody not be black? But like,
There
there are going to be people with darker skin, and
I'm going, and I'll have you know that I will describe the depth of their ebony skin based on
Are they
which
Dunmers?
tribe they're from. No, it's just like there's a scale of like any
Dark
sort
elf?
of.
Why they gotta be
there's-
dark?
There's a scale of skin color in any race. You can shut your face hole. Some tribes are gonna have like a deep ebony, while others are gonna have more of like a caramel sort of color. Like
The
calm your
degrees of
tits.
melanin.
Nah,
are
he's in
okay.
the other party.
like the character Carmel.
I can describe the skin tone
Caramel.
of people. Shut your face holes. But these very dark-skinned individuals who just sort of have like short-cut hair, bald on the sides, short on the top, similar to Derek, but just totally bald on the sides. And they just sort of have very critical features on their faces. You note they are sort of like that. When you walked in, they give you a standoffish look, but now they're actively staring at you. You note that. And with an 18, you also would notice that there is a curtain in the back that is moving through, and standing in front of it is Boris. You see sort of like the curtain. I'm hearing an echo from somewhere. Where the fuck am I hearing an echo from? Figured it out.
Huh?
I was hearing an echo because I have two tabs with Roll20 open. So I hope I didn't ruin a lot of audio with that. Yeah, you know
I think I did.
You dumbass.
7.
You basically note the curtain with that you believe this mob boss character walked behind. Sort of towards the back near some of the larger gambling tables.
Wait, when Chance burped, did you think it was Mizak?
No, I said 7, not Evan.
Oh, I was like,
Hey Evan, I don't think it's your party anymore.
Shit.
Push the talk.
Guys, some poggers, man, come on.
It would be if you two would join us.
So, what are you guys doing?
I'm just leaving. I would just want to make sure that no one's following us, looking to try to kill me.
Cool.
Or kidnap me, I guess.
It's cool. So you make your way out of the bar.
I'm gonna slam these two. I'm gonna slam these two mugs together and drink it Stone Cold style.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
1.
shit.
It's not. You're a dwarf, so it's not very difficult. But that's an impressive. It's an impressive. Like, even in this crowded club, there are a few people that like you see. They glance over and like, whoa! One of the people just like gives you a little cheer.
I throw one. I like kind of like lob one at fucking yeah, and then I fucking pitch the other one at you.
I grab it. Hey, be nice to the drinkware. We don't. God. I set it down. Move to the side. That's so stupidly meta. That's the dumbest meta. Wait, is my chair breaking again? It's not. I'm going crazy. But as you guys exit the sneak and snake, do you make your way? Are you making your way back towards the antique store?
Yes.
Cool. Go ahead and you know the way since you've been there before.
Mm.
And it's not a particularly difficult town. Let me go ahead and put on some nice little. Since this is some skullduggery, I think that we'll go with the. Is it this one? Nope. This one? Yeah. This is skullduggery.
Oh,
a bit
did
lower.
we have a physical description of the item?
Yes. A large emerald gemstone shaped in like if you took a football and just like squeezed it so it was fatter.
Okay, shaped like a fat football.
Yeah, I don't know what, there's a proper gemstone term for that, but I totally forget what it is.
And opal.
A kaba.
A cat's eye.
Wait. I'm actually
Cabochon?
Gemstone shapes. Images.
Your mom.
It would be most akin to a marquise gemstone shape.
I think it's just marquee.
Marquee, yep.
Marquee!
Marquee, I took French.
Like, it's not a fleur de lis, it's just a fleur de lis.
I took French for 15 years of my life, and I just said marquise. So, as you make your way through the town, any conversation you have as you're making your way there, now would be the time. Are you just walking through the town, or are you trying to do so stealthily, would be a good question to ask.
I would say as we get closer to the building, I would try to be more stealthy, but not while we're just walking through town.
Okay. As you're making your way through the town.
Real quick before we go any farther, Clyde, I gotta
Yeah.
tell you, I'm not one for stealth, as you can see.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a little more of like a clunky fella, so I don't really know. Should I just hang back and keep lookout while you're in there, or should I just follow you in?
Well, I have a feeling that I won't be able to handle on my own quite so well with my skill set. So, I would... Let's see, do I have anything that can help us with that? I don't think I do. Damn it, my other character has stuff, but this one doesn't.
Okay, well, we'll give it a go.
Anyways, let's just follow behind me. Whatever happens, happens.
As you're making your way to the thing, crossing through one of the main squares where a large fountain stands in the center. It's dark, it's night. Passing around the side bend, you're close to the establishment. Just as you're thinking about sort of crouching down and being a little bit more stealthy, you hear a clatter of something falling out of an alley behind you.
Can I look and see what the fuck it is?
Glancing back, it looks like a barrel has fallen over, and you hear a hush. Stop. And then silence.
I'm
gonna hit the barrel.
I'm gonna approach the barrel.
You walk forward. Did you hit the barrel, Wayland?
Yeah.
As you step forward and just sort of kick the barrel, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh, I wanted to hit it with the hammer.
Hit the barrel with the hammer. Go for it.
Okay. Should I? I'll roll,
roll the attack. Roll the attack. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's what we're doing.
You hit the barrel.
I mean, what's the AC of the barrel?
You hit the barrel. The barrel just shatters and cracks, and as it like shatters, you glance over into the alleyway where there are currently two like loosely dressed look like roguish individuals. One has like a serpentine dagger sort of out, and the other one has his hand over the guy's mouth. As they both sort of glance over and see you just crush this barrel, and grain and other sort of junk just flies out of it all over the ground.
I take the hammer and I heft it onto my shoulder, and I say, "Friends of yours, Clyde."
No.
Right, we're here to take your. We got your bounty. We're gonna get the one who has had his hand over the mouth of the other one immediately like puffs up and like, oh, come on, you're coming with us, right? Yeah.
Oh, girl, no.
You're coming right with us. Come on. Don't make me use this. Holding the serpentine
Don't make
dagger.
me use this, then I'm gonna pull out my rapier.
And the other one's like, oh, no.
Wait, I kind of poke Clyde's shoulder, and like
Yeah.
kind of tell him like, come down here.
What? What's
What
up?
if we were able to get their help? They look a little bit more.
Oh, they
look
do
a little bit more adept at
better
sneaking than us.
equipped, but
Yeah.
they're trying to get me.
Hey, no
For-
conversing. No conversing with the enemy.
For money. But I believe we could probably get, we could talk them into getting a little bit more money, helping us out.
Look, Bob, I really don't think that we should be doing. Shut up, Clyde.
That's my name.
Wait, the other one's like, oh, really? Shut up.
He's the one you want.
That's
the real Clyde.
Bounty?
That's the real Clyde.
They both just like, no, it's my brother. He's my brother. Just putting
So
it
he's
in-
worth 1,000 gold, and now I'm like having
he's
to
not
ha-
a creepy, slimy fish person. Now we
Oh,
got no beef. We got no beef with you.
Okay, I'm done. I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
walk
talk
up and
about
take that
Mama. He's gonna talk about Mama.
Go ahead and make an attack.
I just watched the movie the other day.
Jesus Christ.
That hits him.
Oh, that's sad.
It is.
Oh, maybe we didn't want. Maybe we were better off without their help.
Does it kill him?
He's dead.
Let me just check and see if it does kill him.
Oh shit.
You just walk up to this guy? Walk up to him? How do you want to just kill Bob, who's currently standing in front of it, as Clyde is standing just behind, just like as you stab through Bob? What would you like to do?
I'm gonna stab him, and then I'm gonna say, "I'll show you something wet and slimy," and then slash upward and let his guts go everywhere.
There's just never an
As,
option.
as you just like gut this man in the street as he collapses to the and just vomits and pours onto the ground. Bob, or sorry, Clyde. Oh, Bob. Oh. Oh. He turns and fucking bolts.
I'm
as
gonna
the
try to
body
hit
slumps to the
Clyde. I'm gonna try to hit running Clyde.
Ground. Go for the attack.
I was gonna say, wait, do I get an attack of opportunity as well?
Attack. I'll say. Well, let fucking Waylon hit him
Let's
first.
let Wayland have a.
That actually does just miss.
Oh.
That just misses. But you do get attack of opportunity, Clyde, as he goes to run away from you.
Oh.
Oh
As
shit.
you slash at his heels and he bolts around the corner. There's
Well,
a
I
body on
suppose
the
we
ground.
better
before
hurry
you.
up. Can I look at the rogue's body real quick to see if he has anything on him?
Roll investigation check.
Ah.
Other than the snake tail dagger on him, he looks to be a really poor, sad, pathetic street thug.
I'll take the snake tail dagger.
Add to your inventory, it has the same statistics as a normal dagger, but it uses slashing damage.
Cool. Have fun.
I'm gonna raid his pockets, see what kind of money he has.
I'm gonna raise.
You can roll an investigation as well.
1 copper piece.
Right. Dude, I fucking
He
all
is-
three fucking sessions in a row, and all I do is roll crap.
Yeah, he's. You gather that he was probably trying to steal your money because he doesn't have any.
That's fair.
He probably could really use 1,000 gold.
Fuck that dude.
But as
Fuck
he
him.
now lies on the ground, gutted. You think for a moment, you're like, huh?
Fuck with Trent.
I have seen guards in this city before.
So we're gonna go and make our way
Steal some-
towards
Commit more crime.
You two
do
make-
more crime.
You two make your way. You should put your blade away. You do have a little bit of blood splatter across your front from gutting a man. As you make your way further through the town, walking past, you see a light people with torch sort of coming down the same street you're walking towards you, sort of torchlight coming by.
Yeah. Oh shit. I'm. Fuck.
You've
Is
walked
there
a-
a way I can hide?
You can try and step off into the alley.
What was it? A guard?
You just, as you're walking down, you take another turn and you're walking a little ways more, maybe like a minute later, as you're walking at a fair rate of speed. But you see a torch that's a ways down, like come around the corner. You don't know, it's a distance, so it's a torch, says the person holding
Can I
the torch.
try to see who it is? If it is a
Make
guard.
a perception check. It appears to be two individuals. One has a torch, the other one doesn't.
Alright.
But you can try and stealth. Go ahead and roll stealth to hop into a side street. Wayland, if you can keep walking, or you can follow Clyde as he dives off into an alley.
Follow Clyde.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Okay. Can I? Wait, does he have to roll one too?
He just rolled.
Oh, he already.
have to.
stealth-
You need to roll a stealth check.
Shit.
I believe in you.
Well, first, actually, I have a question. Can I use guidance on?
On this particular check, I would say the act of casting a spell would probably.
Because it's a cantrip.
Right. No, you can.
And it's like touch.
Right. Does it say
Okay.
verbal or like what are the other components?
Verbal and Okay.
I would say you can, since you see this and you know you need to be quiet right now. I'd say you can cast guidance on yourself if you would like.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
What is it? A D4?
Add
It's a
roll
D4.
stealth and add a D4 to try and be stealthy. Your stealth is with disadvantage because of your armor.
I'm gonna whisper words of inspiration into his ears.
Fuck you, Danny.
What?
I had oh shit.
You also get a
So,
D6.
13.
What do you say?
Oh,
what
then
do
I
you
get a
say to,
D6.
what do you say to
Well,
inspire
you
him?
can take that now, or you can use it later.
Well, it's a 13.
I'm just giving you a bardic
Um,
inspiration. You don't have to use it on this roll. I'm gonna say, you got this.
All right, I'm gonna chill with the 13.
Okay. I love. Are you just a fucking ASMR bard? Because if that's so, I fucking quit.
ASM bird.
Stop it.
Oh no.
I lost 4 viewers for that. I'm just kidding. We don't have 4
Do
viewers.
we have 4 viewers?
No, it's just me and my boy Lowry. 11? I don't know. They vibing. But
No, it's not me.
as you dive into an alleyway, little bit of clanking, but just like sort of gingerly stepping, you walk over and continue walking down. They don't. You see a torchlight pass by as you sort of walking through the side street. They don't appear to have noticed you, or if they didn't seem to think you were suspicious.
Care, yeah.
But as you make your way through the street, you make your way to the main market, that very large open square, very akin to that fucking place in Moscow.
Yeah.
I always forget the name. But you do make your way to the outskirts of the outside
St.
of
Peter's?
the
No.
thing. Yeah, actually, I think that's it. The outside of the store. Go ahead, and I will switch to just combat, and then I will adjust the map so people can see it.
I'm so pissed. I rolled a fucking 19. You're like disadvantage, by the way. Fuck.
That's what you get for that. That's what that heavy armor does to you, booby.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So as the two of you standing outside of a doorway, stepping into the small archway, decorative shrubs on either side, you guys are at the doorway of this establishment. You can try and walk around to the back of it or to a different way. There are a few windows as well to peek through. It looks like it also is partially a residence as well. It's not just a storefront.
Like, residents, like, she lives there, or like other people might live there?
Make
or
a
I'm not sure.
perception check as you sort of take a look at it as you approach. Make a perception. It looks to be a single-person residence, and it looks to be side by side with the store, so you suspect it's probably her abode.
Okay. I'm gonna case the building and see if there's anyone lurking around, just to make sure.
Make an investigation check as you walk around the building, taking a look around.
Oh, girl.
Taking a look around.
Now I'm gonna do guidance to him.
As you walk around, roll a d4. As since you're taking time and searching around, I'll allow it. Nice.
So guided.
A beautiful, so much guide, so much sense. As you.
I don't know how to do it either.
So much dance.
Glancing around the building, very obviously there is a back door, but like that.
Wow.
Look, it appears that the back door leads directly into the residential part of the abode.
I don't
with your
wanna go
perception
in
check,
that
I'll
way.
let you know that. There are also 3 other windows that peer into. Glancing through, it's sort of hard to see. The windows are of like a glass. There's a lot of lattice work that makes it hard to see through. But most of the windows are on the residential part, although there are a few that peer into the small storefront. They're covered over with lots of different antique items that are sort of built up on tables and shelves.
The front door locked?
Glancing up towards the front door, you grab a hold of it.
Yeah.
Jiggle it. Does appear to be locked.
Okay. I am going to go in. I'm gonna peek through one of the windows on the residential side, stealthily.
Go ahead and make a stealth check as you peek up.
God hell, fucking shit.
Stepping through a little bit of a bush, making a little bit of noise, but not too obnoxiously. It's not so crazy difficult to peer through a window. Make a perception check as you peer inside. Glancing through the glare of the various lit magical lanterns that light this large square makes it a little difficult to see inside. You see a bed in the window that the window that you would have come on. You see a fireplace, see a table, you see a bed, and the bed appears to have either blankets or pillows mounted up on it, or someone sleeping in it. You're not quite sure. You don't see a bunch of movement. You can't really make out movement, but you sort of like thinking better of it. Take a step to the side before you get too much of a better look at what's there.
Of course. I'm gonna flip to the windows on the side of the shop.
Okay.
And try to see if there's a way I can get in.
As you guys have been looking around for a while, you can make your way to the back, but you do notice a few guards make their way in a hurried fashion across the square. They do not appear to be like walking anywhere towards you. They appear to be sort of going the direction you came from.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh shit.
But glancing through, I'll let you
What am I doing?
roll a perception check as you glance through these windows as well.
Okay.
These windows are more display case windows, so they're designed to be looked into. And also, you can see through it better. Through the shelves, you do see open tables with appear to be lots of instruments. Seem to be a popular antique item that they seem to be going through. I'll also go ahead and reveal the areas that you're looking through. Boop. Maybe. Reveal area, please. Thank you.
Reveal.
Yeah. And the window you would have been looking through would be back here. Boop.
Does the
zoom out a bit? Oh, I say that to myself. I need to zoom out a bit.
I was like,
I was looking.
I mean, I guess.
I was looking at the stream.
When looking in, so you know how, let's say when you look at a shop, like after closing time, there tends to be like there's always like a light on.
Yeah.
And it's like maybe one light or a couple of lights, but like the rest of the room is dark. As opposed to like if somebody's there, then the whole building would be lit up. Does it have like that kind of a motif?
Yeah, there is a couple of small lantern lights that appear to be magical in nature, similar to the lights of the square. They have a faint bluish tone which distinguishes them from candlelight.
Because when it was open when we were here, I'm guessing it was a little bit more lit up from what we
Yeah,
could see.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually a lot of lights. There's magical lights in the display cases, as well as conventional lights. For some similar reason why you sometimes use LEDs, sometimes you use conventional
Okay.
bulbs, just for the way it looks. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Mhm.
do we want to try to unlock one of these windows? It looks like it's after hours.
I mean, my life depends on it, so I don't have much of a choice.
And from what we could see, the guards have run away.
That's true. They are distracted
Probably due
by
to our
probably
handiwork.
my mess. Although I,
mean,
do look quite distinct, so I don't know. I guess it'd be better for us to be inside than outside for that shit show, anyways. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna try to break in through the window.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna give guidance again. I'm guessing it's been a minute, so.
Yeah. You give her guidance as you take a look at the mechanism on this particular window.
That's a man.
This window doesn't so much have.
Yeah, I'm a man in this campaign, Danny.
Did I what?
Yeah.
Oh, you're all right. Last campaign.
I'm
you
not
were
Tara
fucking-
anymore.
Right. You.
Someone say the goddess Tara.
A radiant light bursts down from above. I'm just kidding. No. This window in particular does not really have any opening mechanism. But walking around, if you walked over to this one, does appear to have an opening mechanism. I'm
gonna.
Yeah.
Walk over to that one. Can I peer in and also?
Yeah,
see
get a
more?
different angle. And I'll say, since you're opening the lock and taking some time, I'll just reveal it. Get a bit of a different angle. Reveal areas.
Wham bam. Thank you.
Polygon reveal areas. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Look at those rugs.
How ornate.
They really fucking tie the room together.
Mm-hmm. They really just complete the whole
Yeah.
look.
So, how are you picking the lock?
I'm picking it.
With what?
I'm sure I have something I can use. Let me open my character
Don't you
sheet.
have rogue thieves tools?
This is the best part of games where people who are not of a class try to do the thing that another class could just like do.
Can just do.
Yeah, just like
See,
this.
I have an ink pen.
Okay.
I'm assuming I might have
He said okay.
small tools for upkeep on my lyre.
You would.
He
have...
draws how to pick the lock on a piece of paper and then it unlocks.
You would, in fact, have the tools necessary to maintain your instruments.
So I'm gonna take a little screwdriver and try to see if I can finagle the pins to go in.
Okay. Go ahead and make a straight dexterity roll.
With that D4.
With the D4,
Plus a
thank
D4.
you. Oh God, please, please, please. Oh no. Ah.
Plus the D. Just try the D4.
Okay.
12.
You can't. It's the angle. You don't have the leverage to get the pin or the the latch. You can get it and you can touch it, but it's like you don't have the leverage to push it open.
Well, it looks like there's a roof, a chimney, a fireplace, because there's a fireplace in
I'm
there.
not that skinny.
How? Oof. I was gonna say we could probably fit you down there, Santa.
Do you have any more experience in lockpicking?
No, I don't think I do.
Do you want to give it a shot?
I'll try it. With
And I'm
my,
gonna whisper sweet nothings into his ear while he does it.
and then I'm gonna do guidance on myself.
Okay.
The bardic inspiration guidance combo.
Mark off your bardic inspirations as you use them, Noah.
Oh no, I was just like igniting the one I had given him.
Okay, okay.
The fuck is my dexterity?
Make a dexterity roll, in that case, Wayland, as you taking the screwdriver and feather pen, that you have and, like, see this, like, open locking thing. Are you gonna sit with that?
Wait, hold on, because then I got guidance.
You're using a screwdriver and a feather pen?
It's a fucking 20!
Thank you.
It's a dirty 20. It's not a nat 20. It's a dirty 20.
But it's a dirty.
Okay, that's a fucking high roll.
It's
though.
what you needed.
Oh my
as
god.
You use the
It's the door
feather,
all over again.
and you like the feather like wiggles its way in through the upper window crack, and then like once the feather's there, somehow it just like you're able to just ever so faintly nudge the window to the side so you can adjust the screwdriver to the right angle. It's like me trying to open that door in Kai-Fi with a goddamn coat hanger, and you just like
I love that.
I forgot
just, like,
about
I
that.
was
reach
the
up in
only
there,
witness to that,
flick.
and I still.
Oh my god.
I eventually got very good at it because I had to do it a few more times. But you.
I remember.
Oh, that was a good time. But the window the latch opens up, and you can, like the windows at Kai-Fi, push them straight up.
I'm gonna like kind of look at the tools, like, and I'm gonna kind of look up, like, I'm gonna kind of look up and just like just kind of whisper to whoever is.
Oh, just up into the sky.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, but thank you.
Shit.
I love it.
Alright. I'm gonna say thank you, Aylin. I think I'm gonna try to go in by myself. If you'd please keep watch. Feel free to shout at me if shit's going down and I need to run away.
Okay, will do. And I kind of like jump into the bushes, like you know how Kronk from Emperor's New goes.
Yes.
Kronk from Emperor's
Make a
New
perception check, Wayland, as you keep watch, and Clyde, go ahead and make a stealth check as you
God,
sneak
Oceans, help
ever so
me.
carefully into the establishment.
And then I'm gonna do a D4 again. 16, let's go, bitches.
Nice. You keeping an eye out. Okay. So Clyde, you step in and you step just on like a string of something that just goes dong in just a slightly off tune E note.
Wait, you still have guidance, don't you, Clyde?
Do I? Is that how that
Yeah,
works?
it's up.
You
It's up to a minute.
Nope.
Oh,
nope,
I guidance
you guided
myself.
yourself.
Nope.
It's concentration.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. So
Sad
as you
face.
step in, it just notes, and you're like, you wait, but you hold. No other sounds, and you gently step off the table. You're in the room. I'll go ahead and reveal the whole room for you. As you glance about, you see various tables and shelves piled high with antiques and antiquities. You see a glass case sort of over here underneath, a glass case underneath these instruments and other things laid out behind the fire. It looks like this counter also has different shelves underneath behind glass, as well as just, other sorted items that you see about you.
I'm gonna look for the stone.
Make an investigation check.
Please. Okay.
Glancing
Okay.
through the cases, you see several very beautiful looking necklaces of different make. One that is gold with rubies lined across the front of it, and sort of it's like one of those like choker necklace things. Looks really cool. Also, some of the instruments you see, you see some beautifully carved. You see a mandolin that is just like made out of the skull of some creature.
Oh, cool. Anything
really-
magic looking in terms of instruments?
Glancing
I'll make another
across
check for
the
it if you want me to.
yeah, we'll do that in a second. As you glance through the cases, just sort of noting some of the very nice things. The case in the back This case right here, as you go and step in front of it, you do see a large green football-shaped gemstone. It is massive. It is legitimately. Do I have a size? It's the size of my dude.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's like a whopper. Yeah, but it's sitting there on a very cushy-looking velvet pillow.
With cheese. Whopper with cheese.
Yeah, the cheese adds a whole nother 1/8 of an inch. It's really important.
Okay.
Jesus.
So you see it. It's in the glass case right there.
Okay. Shit. God.
You can
I
hear
hate
your
this
heart.
so
You can
much.
hear your heart beating in your chest as you're like in a place that's not yours and you're doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing.
I'm doing bad things and I hate doing them but I
Yeah.
also know I need to, but like
Yeah.
I shouldn't.
If you've ever seen that fucking Adam Sandler movie Uncut Gems, you feel like that movie feels.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I made it this far. I'm gonna try to take it.
Okay. So you slide open the glass case.
Can I look at the glass case and see if I notice anything obvious, like
Make an,
is in
make an investigation
protections?
check, yeah. It's a glass case. It's got a sliding door.
shit.
It doesn't even appear to have a lock on it.
Okay. I'm looking at... V is verbal, right? For a spell component?
Correct.
Vendetta.
Okay. No, then I'm not gonna do that. Trying to think of any fucking thing I
love
can
Zach's
do
face.
here. God.
The case is before you. There's a gemstone in it. What would you like to do? There's also several other nice-looking necklaces, and also a ceremonial-looking dagger of a similar design to the emerald gemstone that is sitting right next to it.
Okay, I'm gonna take the gemstone. I'm gonna open the case.
So you slide the case open. It slides open. It's a little bit. It does make a little bit of a sound as it's just like if you've ever opened.
But
one of
it's
those
not
little-
like.
It's not like a wow,
like
I'm
an alarm.
here. It's like, but it no, it just is like a squeaky glass case.
It's a squeaky old
Yeah.
case.
As you slide it open, every single it just is like you just like
Just
sounds
like,
like
shut the fuck up,
gunfire.
shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
And but it opens up just fine. You reach in and you grab out the gemstone.
Yes.
Do you leave the other things?
I'm gonna take the dagger too.
Okay. You take the gemstone. You grab the dagger. Take them out. They're in your hands. The gemstone in particular is quite heavy. This thing is like a 15-pound weight.
Okay.
It's abnormally heavy for what you imagine a gemstone this would be like.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, you take it, put it in your bag, turn up, and see like skirt.
Yeah.
I see that you are interested in window shopping.
I've been put in a position where I've been given no choice but to do this, and I apologize.
That is interesting. I have been put in a position where I have many choices.
You have.
What gives you no choice? Why could you not come in and purchase this gem?
I don't have enough money.
Why could you not work in order to make enough money to purchase this gem?
Because the manor is time sensitive.
Always time sensitive. You do not have enough foresight, little man. Put the gem back.
I'll put it back.
The dagger too.
I'll put the dagger back.
Now, you're going to sit here and I am going to shout for the gods. They are going to come and lock you away, for you will never see the light of day again. Do you understand?
Oh god, fuck, shit, hot tits. I am going.
All that in character.
Do not make me tie you up. I will take
Oh
no
god.
pleasure in it.
Fuck tits.
Do it in Schneebly's voice.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, shit,
Oh
dude.
god, shit, fuck tits.
No, it's not. No.
Is it not?
Nope,
What's
didn't do it.
happening?
No.
It broke.
Love it.
No!
Love it.
I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud.
As you go to cast the spell, make an initiative roll. As she is very aware of what you're like, where you are. I'm going to roll out here.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck
Working
me!
now, she rolled a 10 plus something. So as you go to cast it, I need you to make a charisma saving throw as she says, I think that you should lie down.
No, girl, no.
Is this working now?
You do succeed. So you do not fall for her suggestion.
No.
And you can then go ahead and cast Fog Cloud as fog immediately billows up and outward.
Okay. I'm then going to grab the gem. I'm not gonna grab the dagger though.
Okay.
Actually, no. That's a lie. I'm fucking stealing the dagger too.
Okay.
And then, was she like? Oh, sorry. You probably have it on the battle map, don't you?
What?
Yeah, you do.
She would be within combat range of you.
Oh, where she is.
No, she would be. She was standing right beside you. I just set her there because it looked pretty. But since you initiated combat, she is. Oh, actually, she was within 5 feet of you there too.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What can I do even? What can I even fucking do?
But currently, it is currently fog erupts in a 20-foot radius sphere, which billows out of. You notice. I'm just going to head and pop up the initiative counter. You notice Wayland fog billow out of the establishment.
Oh no, we've been hard.
I am going to plead with her and ask her to let me go.
In the midst of a fog cloud.
Yes.
Okay. What do you say?
Again, I'm really sorry, but this is a matter of saving my people, and I will not let anyone stand in the way of that.
Okay. She does not make any immediate verbal response. You cannot.
Can I
see
run to
her,
the
though.
window? Can I run to the window that we that we had open?
Right. Go ahead and make.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the window.
Make an initiative roll just so we know where in the order you are.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go in. I was gonna stick my head in.
Right. Well, yeah. Just.
Oh, okay,
roll
okay,
initiative just
okay.
for the sake of it. But what do you say?
Just in case, I'm
This-
sure something will happen.
This is your
Oh,
turn.
shit.
I got you. This is your
Okay.
turn. So what do you?
We'll
do?
run over. I thought we were committing theft, not arson.
So, Daniel, I cannot move my character.
Oh really?
No, I cannot.
Interesting. Settings represents.
Yeah, neither can I. Neither
What
can I.
on earth is up with that? Okay, there you go, Clyde. And this one should also be. Huh, that's interesting. Sometimes it works,
Okay.
sometimes it doesn't.
Well,
Gotcha.
if she's right there, I'm gonna.
You can't see what
I'm
she
gonna-
said because it's currently fog clouded.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay. Make an athletics or acrobatics check. so you had disadvantage. As you feel a hand just wisp past you, as she said, and you must know that those are going to save my people.
What?
Oh, she's a sneaky snake.
So that is your turn, Clyde. Technically, Wayland, as you rush forward, that would be where you say, I thought we were committing theft, not arson. It's just fog. You don't see anything. Is that's your turn, Wayland? Just shout that.
I'm also gonna try to get the fuck over here.
Oh yeah, go for it. Make an acrobatics check on top of that, just to like, in the fog.
Can I also
leap over a counter?
Can I also?
Oh shit.
Meanwhile, I got this, Danny. Flips over the table, feet touch the ceiling, fucking jump down Naruto style, and then
grabbed
like
a
in
loot
a
on the
fucking,
table while I was at it.
like lands it, praise the sun style.
I'll say if you want to grab the loot as you slide across the table, you can.
I'm grabbing this black thing, whatever it is.
The skull loot, yeah.
Hit her with the tip of the hat, kind of on it, doing that shit. Fucking like, yeah, bitch.
In the midst of total fog, you slide across the table, grabbing the loot.
So that was 5 feet, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can attempt to make your way out towards.
Gonna attempt to make my way out.
I'll say that easily enough. Make a how would I do this? Because you're trying to remember. You're blind.
I'm blind.
Yeah, so I would say technically you have half movement.
My eyes.
Because you don't know where you're going. The acrobatics check didn't make it slower to get across the table. So I would say that you got 10 feet there. You're at the window. Oh, you're like at the window.
Okay.
You're like sort of, yeah, right about there. As you're sort of like stumbling forward, you trip the rug. Didn't have a rug mat, so you sort of slip a little bit on the rug as you sort of land nicely, but then like, oh geez, making your way there.
Is the window's open, right?
The window is open, and that's how you can tell. There's sort of like the fog is billowing out of the window.
Billowing out.
Yeah, that's sort of like, so you know sort of where to get there, and you hit the side of the table, which is why your movement stops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
You.
I think that's all I can do with my turn.
Yeah. That is what you can do with your turn. Okay, she's gonna make a decision. She is going to say, what languages do you speak?
Primordial and Common.
Cool.
So many.
So many.
Wow, I speak a lot more than ever. I speak like 4 languages.
What languages do you speak? Because you would hear this too.
Dwarven, Common, Elven, and Giant.
You're a dwarf and you have giant?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's kind of funny.
Well, I figured like there might be giants up in the mountain, so I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's too big.
They're nomadic people.
Well, you don't understand what she says, but you do hear as lunging out from under the table, towards the heat that your body emits, a large constrictor snake lunges out and attempts to grapple you.
Oh shit!
Wait, who?
Actually,
she doesn't know I'm there. She doesn't know I'm there.
Okay, a nat 20 constrict.
The target is grappled. Holy fuck!
I'm dead.
Wait, was it me or was it? Wait, hold on. Was it fucking me that she grappled or was
No.
it him?
Oh my god!
Can you imagine? I'm looking into the window and I just see a fucking snake.
No. I'm going to say that since I said the target is grappling you, I just rolled this because the creature had a constrict thing, which was a grappling attack. I'm going to say that you do take 5 damage, But since the
Okay.
focus was on holding you rather than damaging you, you're just
Mhm.
currently grappled, standing in the spot as you feel this large meaty python wrap around your leg, and you shout out as just sort of like Wayland, since you're right in the window, you would even see just sort of like whips of an albino, just like tendril, just sort of whip across the field of your vision through the fog. That is, however, her turn, as this creature will now go on her turn as well.
Yeah.
It is now Clyde. It's your turn. Your legs are tied together by this snake.
Deuce the snake.
My
Turn.
my arms are tied.
Your legs are currently grappled. It's what reached from under the table.
Oh, my
and
legs.
and wrapped around your leg.
My
yeah.
arms are fine though.
Arms are fine.
I'm. Is there a way for me to ungrapple it? How do I do that? Sorry.
Yeah, so you can roll
I don't think
acrobatics.
I've been grappled before.
Grapple. So to break a grapple, it takes your action, and it is a acrobatics or athletics check, your pick. It's your action to do so.
Well, considering I have a -2 athletics check, I think I'll take my chances with
Cool.
acrobatics.
Trying to slip out of that sneaky snake.
Oh God, this is the most stressful D&D situation I've been in.
Watch out, baby. Go for it. Make the roll. Holds on to you. You do not escape its grapple.
All right. In that case,
You are right at the edge of the window. You can I would say with your passive perception, since you're right there, you can see sort of like Wayland's beard sort of like flapping in the breeze right there.
would I be able to lug the thing at him?
The snake is like underneath a table and wrapped around your legs. It'd be a hell of a movement to like get it to
Yeah,
move
I'm
around.
not gonna try.
No.
To throw the gem at me?
Oh, you could chuck the gem at him. Yeah, that's fine.
That's what I was saying.
Oh,
not
I thought
the
you were talking
snake.
about throwing the snake. Yeah, you could chuck the gem.
I was
at him,
like,
fine.
the fucking gem?
I was
It's
really
on his feet.
confused. I was really confused.
I'm gonna say, hey, catch, and I'm gonna chuck the football at him.
What?
Make a dexterity saving throw, Wayland.
Fails the unconstrict roll, just decides to take the whole snake with him.
You're like, what? As this football.
You have inspiration. Wait, you have inspiration. You have
Oh, I
inspiration.
do have inspiration. What do I do with that?
You could roll a d6 and add it to your roll.
Roll a d6 and add it to your roll. What a shit show!
As the fucking gem flies past your head, you're like, what? And you sort of feel a vroom as you glance back, and it just thunk into the ground. Does not break, but it lands into the dirt and like embeds itself slightly.
Oh, you should have just had it like hit me right in the forehead and just like
That's
fly
what I
off.
feel like that would be
And
in
just-
that one where it hits you in the forehead and you pass out.
And it just kind of, I'm just kind of like, what?
What? Yeah, no.
Or like, I'm like, now I gotta crawl for it like Velma looking for her glasses.
You see that? You're like, what? And you glance behind you. Now it's on the ground, embedded in the dirt.
I pick it up.
You pick it up. You're standing there, fog billowing out of the building. That is. Oh, Clyde, you still have. Yeah, that your movement.
Yeah, I would have my movement, Danny.
Yep, but yeah. You technically
That's
have your
all.
bonus, but
You
that's
are
your turn. So.
Wait,
that's
wait,
Clyde.
wait, 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 wait. Is there?
Wayland.
Did she turn into a snake, or is the snake her?
You know.
We don't know.
All you know is that there is a weird
Okay.
thing flapping its tail about in your face, and you can sort of see Clyde, and he chucked a gem at you, and you're just like, what? And it misses you, and now you're looking back, and you see Clyde, like, struggling. He's, like, grabbing a hold of the window frame, and you see something's holding him back. Or you guess, like, it's hard to tell. You just sort of, in the fog, half see him not being... He's not hopping out of the window for some reason.
Okay.
Okay.
I am going to. Is there anything that's like flammable that I can see in there?
The building is made predominantly of wood. There's a lot of
There's
wood
a bunch
in there.
of musical instruments.
There's a ton of instruments.
And there's still a lot of fog billowing.
There's tons of fog billowing.
Are you gonna...
Okay, well I'm gonna use fucking. Yeah, I'm gonna light the motherfucking place on fire.
You're gonna start a house
What
fire?
spell do you use to do this?
Well, hold up. Let me ask this: can I grab onto Clyde?
Yeah.
Like, and pull him out while I'm shooting guiding bolt, which is a cantrip.
I want to say yes, but the answer is no.
The rule of cool.
The rule of cool, I'll allow it. But you will be hindering your ability to pull him free by casting the spell. It will be harder to do it this way, but I'll let you do it.
Scheisse. Okay. And this is like an action? Like this is all in one action?
This would be your action bonus action to pull him out while you're casting a spell.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. So
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check. It's not the DC 14, it's a harder DC because of the
Come on,
situation.
Wayland. Use that dwarvish stature.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna be shit.
You grab
I can't
a hold
do
of him,
shit.
you just sort of like yank on him, and something has really got him tightly held, but you do cast the guiding bolt. Is that a saving throw on something's part, or is that a attack roll that you do?
It's a saving throw.
Okay. So I'll save for the sake of the flavor. You just cast the guiding
Oh,
bolt.
wait. I think I meant Sacred Flame.
Do that.
Flame like radiance descends on a creature to... Yeah, saving throw of 1d8.
Okay. That's not a sentence. Just
Yeah.
click Sacred
Well, I
Flame.
used to-
Click the Sacred Flame button.
Okay. Okay, don't yell at me, Papa.
No,
Poppy.
Stop it.
Daddy Daniel's dungeon.
Stop it.
Daddy Dan's bake
So
drive.
it is a dex save. I will say that you just sort of cast the flame, and it just like cuts a perfect cylindrical hole through the fog, and you just at the end of it like see just like the face of fucking Larissa just like and she has like snake fangs, and she just like stares at you through this like fog hole as she dodges the flame, and it hits the wood behind her and just immediately bursts into fire and starts to crackle as she like turns to see it and in a language you don't understand and turns to deal with the fire as the fog continues to engulf.
Mask for mask?
I look at Clyde and I'm like, what?
I don't know. We gotta get out of here.
I look at Clyde, I'm like, run, you fool, run!
There's a snake! He's got me! There's a snake in my boot!
So the snake.
She's a devil, I tell ya.
The snake is gonna go ahead and give you a little biggity bite.
Ooh, no. Oh my god!
Why?
What is this snake? Hold up, Danny. What is this fucking snake?
It's a giant constrictor, or it's just a normal constrictor snake. It's an anaconda, essentially.
It's
It's
probably
making
like
23.
a 0.2 combat rating too, and I'm just getting wrecked by it.
It's actually combat rating of 1/4. This is
What the fuck?
This is technically a balanced encounter, boys.
Because I haven't been attacking it. Oh.
As it lunges out
You
and
dead?
just grabs you.
I
Like,
passed out.
it just like the constriction, and you just like the blood loss from the bite, and just like all of the, you just sort of slump out the
I'm
window.
overwhelmed. With
Yeah,
emotion.
yeah, just overwhelmed. You're not like bleeding out, but you're like the blood pressure elevated too high because of the constriction, and you just pass out. Wayland, you note as Clyde just sort of collapses in front of you. However, that is both Larissa and the snake's turn as Larissa goes to like, you hear her, no, not the tapestries. I forgot her German accent, but she fight me. She.
It's the tapestries.
The tapestries. Oh no, the tapestries. But yeah, Clyde, it's your turn. As you see. As you
It's
see.
my turn, I think. Oh, it is. his
Oh,
turn.
Clyde. Oh yeah, Clyde, it's your turn. That's a death save for you.
Huh?
Clyde, you gotta make a death saving throw.
A save.
Yeah.
Woo!
One failure. So, one delicious failure.
God damn it!
For you,
Are we about to
as-
lose a
just
character?
like Wayland, you note blood start to pour out of Clyde's ear from the pressure. His eyes are sort of bulging as you see wrapping coils of the snake round up his body. The fog is starting to dissipate slightly because he is no longer around to. Is this a concentration spell? Regardless, I'll say the fog is still dissipating because it's dissipating. But Wayland, now you can see him laying there before you and like, oh shit.
I'm so fucking upset at my rolls. I fucking hate myself. I'm gonna use healing word.
Okay. Healing word.
So what
a
is
bonus
that?
action?
1d4 plus your spell casting.
You should have a button.
Yeah, it's a
for it.
bonus action.
You should have a button for it.
Oh shit! Snag that bitch in there.
4 points of healing as you come to consciousness. You're still like feel like you're being squeezed out of something. You do not feel comfy.
And oh fuck. I'm gonna use.
The next turn.
Yeah.
Die
I'm gonna
again.
fucking. I'm gonna try to like hit the snake to get him off of Clyde.
Okay. So go ahead and make your attack roll.
Please, for the love of God.
That does hit, yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, hold on. Give me the fucking juice. 12 points.
Ooh, 12.
Allow me to check.
God.
Yeah. As you just sort of like you see the snake curling up his body, and the head is right there as it sort of like sprick, and it just flattens the head, and the whole body just sort of like sloughs off like a wet spaghetti noodle.
Okay.
It's just wrecked. Look,
we
as
need to
you-
get out of here now. She's pissed.
You hear just like the no, guys, yeah, others, get him, and she starts to hiss more.
Oh my god!
As she does that.
You really want
Why
me
did
to
it have to
die?
be snake?
But that's her turn is shouting that. You're not sure what else is
okay.
coming.
I was like, two more. Here we go.
She is currently putting out flames that caught on the tapestry and walls behind her, and you just suddenly start to hear just like all of, just like in the ceilings around you. You feel something drop and slap across your shoulder.
Nope, I'm out. Bye.
Yep. Go for it. Make an acrobatics check just to like see how deftly you hop over that
Danny.
wall.
No, what are you doing?
Wayland assisting you, barely pulling you. You sort of dunk your head against. I'm gonna roll.
I start shooting more fires into the fucking house.
You take 2 points of damage as he just sort of like rips you out of the house, chucking flames into it. As you both go ahead, grab the gemstone. Where do you guys go?
I'm gonna grab the stuff I'm assuming I dropped over the window.
Yeah, it's
So
currently thunked into the ground. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna grab
fucking
the
roasted
dagger
her.
and the instrument and put it on my back
Okay.
and start
The
running.
instrument, in the process of getting out, is cracked in half.
It's okay. I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. As you start bolting back. Where do you start bolting
Oh
towards?
no, Noah, your instrument.
Not mine. It's the one I stole.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well,
I figured if I was going half klepto, I might as well go all the way.
Right.
should have
I'm
stuck to the plan.
going to. God, hell.
Oh my God, I'm an arsonist now.
It's the house. You hear more shouting from within. As snakes start to pour out of the house and just like
Fire!
slither
Fire!
after you.
Okay, I'm just booking
Fire!
it in the first direction I see.
Okay.
Hopefully towards the. I'm gonna try to make my way back towards the club.
Okay, as you guys start to bolt your way back towards the club. At this point, from the shouting, the previous distraction had taken the guards' attention predominantly. But at this point, you do sort of hear, apart from the shouting coming from you, as you're running back towards the warehouse district, you hear some shouts coming from various places, like, fire! 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 As people are now rushing to the aid of this individual.
I believe it's time we go.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get the fuck out.
So, you guys...
Jesus.
Oh my god.
You guys bolt your way back. We'll deal with you in a second. Or rather, well, as you get... no, I want to get you back there now. Go ahead and both of you make both athletics checks and stealth checks. No, you cannot use your guidance and things because you are panicked and running.
Can I sing Cotton Eye Joe and give him inspiration?
I'll say you can sing. I say you can panically sing Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I just imagine that as he's doing it, he's using the cracked one, so it's like out of tune. And
I'm playing the cracked instrument like.
Oh, fucking
Rudify
from
on the
El
page,
Dorado.
fucking loot.
Fucking what's his face?
Yes.
Fucking El Dorado. He's like.
You said, oh, not
Alright,
acrobatics? Fuck.
Nope, athletics because you're running, and stealth to try and not be totally, just more for your your planning ability.
Wow, Waylon, you gotta set. Wow, but oh gosh.
Clyde, you do slow Waylon down a fair bit as you guys are making way, but the two of you managing to keep two side alleys and the guards being in enough different places, distracted as they were and focused on the fire, you guys managed to make your way away from the noise and the din and into the early light of a new morning.
No, I would like to say that we still completed our heist way faster than the other guys completed their heist.
Oh yeah, we got in. We got out.
They would still be stuck at doors right now.
There were some bumps along the way,
Technically,
but
we haven't even completed.
Dude, technically, I was fine because I broke in from the ceiling.
This door appears to be made of door.
You gotta poison the door if you want to go anywhere.
Look,
I mean, to be fair, I thought I was
Do doors take acid damage?
These
blasted
doors
open.
take acid
they
damage.
do.
Doors
They,
take
however,
poison
do not
damage.
take poison damage.
Poison spray, bitch.
Speaking of poison damage, y'all
Oh, no.
motherfuckers in the other place, as they're running back towards the sneaking snake. What are you guys doing? You guys discovered the books, this creature in a bottle. You're currently still standing in the ritual chamber.
Wait, is my
I
voice
thought I was
working?
making my way out.
Your voice is not
Yeah,
working.
No,
This doesn't work at all.
Nope.
When I do this,
no.
No.
And I assure
Fuck
you,
it.
I actually did nothing to stop it.
I'm canceling Discord. Hang on.
Anyway, everyone just run.
Cancelled.
She was unconscious. Run. Run. Book
Oh
it up
my
the stairs.
God, Daniel. That is the
Danny, you're
like.
frozen for me.
Oh
Bro.
No.
Is he frozen for you
yeah,
guys?
he's frozen
Yeah,
for me
Derek's
too.
He's back.
face
Up
is
there,
frozen.
he's back.
Oh,
Although I
there
hear
he is.
feedback.
He went back to reality.
That is like
That's
the
the
most
reality.
stressed I've been playing D&D my whole life.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that. That is like
Is this working?
wanting to
Nope.
throw up.
No.
God
We can
damn
hear
it.
Evan, but not Schneebly.
Fuck this.
Just give him the
But,
squeaky
I'm
voice
so
again.
sorry, buddy.
I'm done.
You'll figure it out
Danny,
another time.
I want to pick up the albino monkey.
Oh yeah. As you make your, so you guys exit the ritual chamber. Who?
Yeah.
Who has the the glass tube of snake?
I think Fearfruit still does.
I was if Fearfruit didn't want to take it, I would have taken it from
I'm
him.
gonna
but
ask for it back.
It's up to Fearfruit.
Can you give it to Schneebly?
I go up to here, Farouk, and hold out my arms, eyebrows up, like, yeah, can I have it back?
Well, Zach, if you read the fucking chat, you twat, you would have realized something. But,
Wait, no, my thing's down. Which chat are you talking about?
What do you mean your thing's down?
Are you talking about Roll20 or?
You mean your thing
Roll
down?
20. It was a while ago. Never mind. I'm just gonna say I have it. Fuck it.
He must have been whispering
But,
in the 20.
so Schneebly comes up and
Yeah.
holds his little hands up to you.
Just gonna hold on to this a little minute, little man, and see what my Ash can but his head can do with it.
I give you the snake.
Oh yeah, we can do that. I just read it, Yanni. We can do that.
Snake
No,
eyes.
too fucking late. I already have it. You stupid twat. No,
That's
it's
fine. It'll work either way.
Either way, we're
Johnny
holding on to
Bravo
it.
saying, I already have it, you fucking twat.
Okay.
I'm holding on to it.
For the bounty, we're looking for.
I already have it, you stupid twat.
Okay, do we have
I
what we're
have it,
looking
you stupid
for?
twat.
No.
Uh,
all came to
no.
man.
Well, subdue his operation, right? Is that what it's for? I'm trying to remember.
Really, it was just to gather. You were to break in and to, if you found a person, deal with them,
Kill 'em.
and if you, if not, gather information.
Okay, yeah, we did that.
We gather information.
Should we head back to the bar?
Okay.
I don't see why not.
Cool. So as you guys make your way back to the bar, picking up along the way an albino monkey in a cage,
Yes.
which as you pick it up, it angrily is like reaching
I'm
out
gonna
of the cage and
right
like
back,
trying
right
to
back at it.
make an animal
Would you-
handling
would you
check.
want-
What'd you say?
Oh, okay.
Make an animal handling check, Derek.
Derek, are you a druid?
No.
No.
That makes it even more funny.
So somehow I actually gave it advantage because that is exactly what that monkey needed, and so the monkey just like looks abashed and just like gives you like a pouty face and
Yo.
like sits back down.
What I thought.
I love it.
Fuck's sakes.
So you make your way out of the warehouse and back into the streets and heading back towards the what's its fucking place? The hut, the glen, I think I called it
hut.
the hut.
It was a hut. It was a hut.
We'll call it.
The hut.
The hut.
Not to be confused with any other bounty hunting hut that you might be familiar with.
Or Pizza
No.
Hut.
Asterisks.
Yeah, or Pizza Hut. But as you guys make your way back there, and the others make your way back to the other fucking place,
now
that's
Pizza's
where
the Hut.
I'm. The pizza will take you out.
Oh God, no.
Spaceballs, anyone? You guys make your way.
Schwartz,
As you guys
man.
make your way back there,
Spaceballs.
we are going to stop for tonight because my brain is at that point where if I make up any plot
Oh.
now, it will no longer exist. So yeah, that's where we're gonna pause for tonight. Great session, guys. Thank you to my assorted viewers who came on. I don't know if Low Lowry you're still chilling, but appreciate yous. I'm gonna turn this stream off. Bye bye.